You know a lyric I never got from the Baby Shark song? The one that goes, swim away, do. I don't get it. Like, they're sharks. What are they having to swim away from? They could just eat whatever the hell's chasing them. I mean, if it's another shark, then I get it. But like, if it's like a little guppy, they could just eat his ass. Wait. How can I refuse? I can't believe I'm fucking doing this. This is humiliating. Today, we're gonna be watching and talking Baby Shark's big movie. Yes, this exists. There's a Baby Shark movie that exists, and it's on Paramount Plus. And for those of you who are unaware, there is apparently a Baby Shark cartoon on Nickelodeon, and it's one that I obviously haven't seen. I mean, I'm in my 20s. I don't have any young siblings or young cousins who would be watching that shit. But the reason I'm doing this movie is because I was picking between 3 different movies, and I was like, out of the 3 I was picking, which was this, Drawn Together the movie, and the 2005 Dukes of Hazzard movie, I was like, which one of these would be the funniest to do? And obviously, Baby Shark. But the question is Baby Shark's big movie really no? You know the answer. It's no. Let's get this over with. More like pink dong.
You're gonna wanna see Stariana, the greatest starfish in the whole wide water.
I know I said the same thing when I watched Barbie as Rapunzel, but I just so hope my dad doesn't come home and sees what I'm doing.
Stariana,
Somehow this is more annoying than Baby Shark.
I'm just a little starfish with a big dream.
And I'm a dumbass watching Baby Shark's big movie at age 20. So this annoying dumpster fire starts off with a popped starfish named Stariana, voiced by Sharpay herself, Ashley Tisdale. And if you hate the fact that I just made a pun saying that she is a popped starfish, brace yourself, because this movie is filled, and I mean filled to the brim, with annoying puns and wordplay. But anyway, Stariana's whole thing is that she wants to be the catchiest fish in the sea. But of course, there's a certain someone standing in her way. Bubbles!
Show me the catchiest fish in the sea. Baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark, do do.
Ah! You know, this wouldn't piss me off so much if I wasn't watching Baby Shark's big movie!
There will be no Baby Shark, no Taylor Drift, no Doja Catfish, no Hyphen.
Oh, this is gonna be so fucking unbearable to sit through. So Stariana's plan to stop Baby Shark's song from being so catchy is to find what is called a siren stone so she can steal Baby Shark's star mark, which is a mark that indicates that he is the catchiest fish in the sea. We're then introduced to the little annoying bastard himself, Baby Shark, which of course leads us right into some puns and wordplay.
I am truly, deeply sorry.
Those puppy shark eyes can't resist.
Oh, trust me, it gets worse. You know what? Here's an annoying ass montage of them.
Shallow, Miss Rising Starfish. Get used to her name, every fishy.
Awesome!
You don't want to stay with us, Squiddo.
Slice of pepperoni pizza.
Me? Star in the off-Broad wave production of Les Fisherabs? Elon Mollusk wishes. Thank goodness you're here.
And it's time to chop and roll.
Welcome to
Burning Sand!
Okay, let's flow. This place is old and gross.
Hey, I'm swimming here.
You know what? That just kind of made me hate life. Like, a lot. Thanks, Baby Shark, you little dick. So anyway, Baby is on his way to pick up his butt buddy, boy toy, best friend William, so they can make finship bracelets. Yes, I really did just say finship bracelets. And I heavily regret it. Also, to be honest, these two are gay as f***, and it really shows more and more as the movie goes on. Oh, and did I sadly say finship bracelets? I meant wedding rings, because they basically just proposed to each other.
Baby Shark, do you take this best finship bracelet and swear to be my best friend forever? Through thick and thin? In salt and fresh water?
Let me guess what he's going to say. I do.
I do.
I was wrong.
William,
Do you take this best friendship bracelet and swear to be my best friend forever? In sickness and in kelp?
I do.
Well, I was kind of right, but also at the same time, I was saying it to the wrong character.
Hey, there's that Stariana music video again.
Wow, that song is everywhere. Kind of repetitive if you ask me.
Oh, you! So Baby Shark then finds out from his parents that they'll be moving to the big city because of the mom's new job being an entertainment director for the Chomptacular, which is headlined by Stariana.
The Chomptacular? That's the concert of the year! Every fishy's gonna be there. Sharky Bee, Bad Bunny Slug, and Hyphen! Oh.
Yes, you heard that right. And Hyphen. I have no idea personally who Hyphen is, but I'm pretty sure the movie just called them just so they didn't have to make another stupid pun. Get it? Hyphen? Ha 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 ha! And because of them moving, that means Baby and William aren't gonna be neighbors anymore. Aww. Okay, I will admit, there was this one bit where the William goes up to the mom and is like, "Hey yo, ma, can't move. My birthday party's coming up. Can't miss it." It's like, yeah, it's like she's gonna listen to your little stupid ass. So the Shark family makes their way to the big city, but not before Baby Shark and William have to say goodbye to each other.
I'll be there when the tide starts turning.
I'll be there when the waves stop curling.
Forever the best duet.
Ha! Gay!
Friendship's as good as it
Kiss, kiss, kiss!
See you later, best friend forever.
The Sharks make it to the big city and meet up with a friend of Mommy Shark's, and really, that's the majority of the movie. It's just the family getting acquainted to the city life. Mom goes to work on her concert thing, the dad gets an appointment with a dentist that he really wants to see that I'm pretty sure he's gonna try and cheat on his wife with, and then Baby Shark just explores the city with the mom's friend and her daughter.
Baby, this is my little pup Lanny.
Hi, Lanny. I'm Baby Shark. Nice to eat you. Nice to meet you.
I will eat you in your sleep when you are not looking. Baby then calls William on his birthday, and William says something a little interesting when he hangs up.
I gotta flow, baby.
Oh, okay.
What the Did you just say gotta blow, baby? Oh my god. It's official. William is cheating on Baby, and I bet it's the octopus. What did tentacles do? That clock is doing the spread eagle. Stariana goes looking for the Siren Stone and finds it pretty stupid easily. Yeah, she looks in one spot, it just happens to be there, and she's like, oh, I'm gonna take that shit. Oh no, wait, let me rephrase that. Stariana! Also, tell me if this sounds in any way familiar, because this has a similar plot to another movie that just came out. You got this pop star who wants to be a better singer than everyone else, and she also steals the music of someone who's a much better singer than she is. This is Trolls Band Together! Hell, it's a little bit of Trolls World Tour as well, because in that movie, they were turning people to zombies that love rock. In this, she also turns them into zombies that love her song. While Stariana is brainwashing everyone in the entire city, William comes to the city to visit Baby, and things don't turn out great with them, which inevitably leads to them getting a divorce.
I guess we can't stay best friends after all.
We are now divorced! Aww, how sad. Hopefully it leads to less stupid puns. But obviously, sadly, no, that doesn't happen, but William does get brainwashed by Stariana. Stariana then spills her evil plan to Baby Shark, which means he's gonna have to get help from who else? AC/DC. No, I'm kidding, it's Hyphen. Who, of course, just happened to be secret agents that knew about Stariana's plan the entire time. I'm not making this up. And the voice acting from Hyphen really just sounds like this was a paycheck.
We're not just a boy band. We're an elite team of musical operatives, sworn to protect the harmony of the underwater universe. You're right about the Siren Stone. It's a powerful piece of ancient musical magic. We noticed it was missing. No. Oh no, there's a musical crisis all the way across the 7 seas. Duty calls.
Or maybe this is just how they normally sound, I don't know. Oh, but before he gets to Hyphen, he runs into Cardi B and Offset, but here they're Sharky B and Off Shark. Their appearance leads to nothing. It was just a cameo that I wanted to mention, but apparently they must have been in the show at one point because they say like, "Hey, Baby Shark, it's great to see you again." It's probably for their 2 kids. Oh, by the way, Baby Shark. So I've obviously acknowledged that his name is actually Baby Shark. So I'm just like, what the hell is his name gonna be when he grows up? I got it! Adolf Shark! Just so you could go, Adolf Shark 99999, Adolf Shark 99999, Adolf Shark 99999, Adolf Shark 9! That's my theory. Baby Shark grows up to be Hitler. What has this movie done to me? Baby Shark and Enhypen try to stop Stariana, but Enhypen gets brainwashed rather quickly. Like, stupid quickly. Like, they kind of went out like bitches. Oh, I'm sorry, fishes. Yeah, I can make stupid puns too. Baby Shark then gives up his star mark to save William, which then leads to the climax where, I want you to guess, take your biggest, wildest shot in the dark how in Baby Shark's big movie, they're gonna save the day.
Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark. Baby shark.
Jesus
do, 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 do. Baby shark.
Christ!
William 2 do 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 do. William 2.
And William, be honest. Oh my god, the movie's starting to get to me. I just said William, be honest. I will be honest. Stariana's song during the climax would actually be kind of decent if it wasn't for it being in Baby Shark's big movie.
Then I'll stop them myself!
You should come and see how I dominate the scene with my rhyme. Yes, I'm mine. You squirtles came to play, but you know I came to win.
Baby Shark stops Stariana. Him and his butt buddy William get a dance with Enhypen. Baby and William then have unprotected butt sex, and then without any explanation, they move back to their hometown. So what the flying was the point of all this? They said at the beginning that they were moving, but apparently the movie's indicating that they were just going on a business trip. So if they just said that, then this movie could have been solved in 5 minutes, and I wouldn't have to sit through this dog shit of a movie. And honestly, after it was over, I heavily debated on still doing a video on this because nothing really happens in this movie, but I did it for 2 reasons. One was because, for you guys, and the second reason is because I just watched Baby Shark's big movie, and it sucked! Look, this movie only has one target audience, and it's kids. Little kids. If they like Baby Shark, they're going to enjoy this movie a lot. And if you're over the age of 4, you shouldn't be watching this. I shouldn't have watched this. I'm in my 20s, and I just watched Baby Shark's big movie. The best way I can put it is, not watch this crap. Well, that was unexpected.
How can I review?
So, let's get started with the first episode we're going to take a look at. Fort Finch. Oh, you motherfuckers! The shit hasn't even started yet and you start off with a fucking pun! Actually, before the title even pops up, they show this.
Baby Shark Brooklyn.
That's the name of someone who commented on my Baby Shark's big movie video. Any connection at all? Oh, by the way, yes, I did find these 2 episodes on YouTube and they're part of a 22-minute video, hence the little watermark in the top left. I'll tell you what I could get. So this episode opens up with Baby's group of friends rushing to meet him in the middle of nowhere, probably so he can get his revenge on the octopus for sleeping with William in the movie. I mean, look at the face he's making. There is no way he's not gonna beat the shit out of her for what she did. But now that I gotta know some of these characters more, we finally have a name that we can put to the tentacles. Vola. Ugh, just sounds evil, doesn't it? I mean, listen. Vola. Vola. Slade. Slade.
Silence! What is the point of all this?
That is the exact same thing I said when I decided to do this video. And I should probably get this out of the way. Baby Shark is voiced by Kimiko Glenn. Yeah, I got a few comments on my last video telling me that she voices Baby Shark, and when I found that out, I was like, who the hell is Kimiko Glenn? Honestly, I never bothered to look it up until one day, I was watching this little show called Hazbin Hotel, ever heard of it? And I listened to the character of Nifty and I was like, she sounds awfully familiar. Then I realized, Nifty sounds like Baby. Wait a minute. Nifty is Kimiko. Kimiko's Nifty. Kimiko's Baby. Baby's Kimiko. Einhorn is Fingal. Fingal's Einhorn. Einhorn's a man. Oh my God. Einhorn's a man. Ow! Yeah! Fuck! Shit! That hurts! Ow! Wait a minute. This is liar. He does this in liar. Is that a puke? Get it away! But, yes. Kimiko Glenn voices both Nifty and Baby Shark. Awesome! My head hurts from the fucking toilet!
I wanted you fishies to see this!
B-Shark, there's nothing here.
You just call him Bitch Shark? Bitch Shark do 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 do, Bitch Shark do 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 do. Okay, so the actual reason that Baby has called his friends out into the middle of nowhere is so that they can build their clubhouse.
A clubhouse of our own? How Finn-spired!
I don't care what anyone says, that is not a child! That is a drag queen fish!
Ooh, and we can each have our own space to decorate with the things we love. It'll have everything that's jawsome about our friendship.
You just said 2 pun words in the same damn sentence, and I already want you to die. Also because William cheated on Baby with you! Bitch! Yeah, you thought I was gonna let go of the fact that Baby and William are gay. Ha! No! And why? Because I'm immature as fuck.
That's it! We can call it Fort Finship!
We know, William! It's the name of the episode! They then start to sing a song about building, Fort Finship.
This is the house that every fishy built. It's Fort Finship and it's off the hook.
And I'll be honest, the singing is actually not that bad, and the music is pretty good.
It's Fort Finship and it's off the hook. Yeah, the
Ow! This fucking hurts! Ow!
every fishy built. This is the house that every fishy built. Oh yeah! This is the house that every fishy built. This is the house that every fishy built.
And I know I said it's a little weird to be analyzing a little kids show, but I'm sorry, reasons like this are why, because I got a few questions about Fort Finship. First off, where the hell did Baby get all that wood, and how the fuck did he pay for it? He's like 7 years old. Second, what's the point of having a slide be a part of the clubhouse when they can already swim around? Wouldn't they just float everywhere? And third, how the fuck did 6 little 7-year-olds build a friggin' clubhouse all in an hour or two, and where the fuck did they get a clam clamp or whatever the hell that is? I know some of you don't like it when I rip on a little kid show, but I'm sorry, stupid shit like that just bothers me. So they get their clubhouse built and show each other around their little areas.
Mine is Karaoke Central. It has a stage and a pearl microphone for each of us, so we can all sing a hot out.
You are now entering the extreme zone. I've got the sweetest skate ramp. And an even sweeter climbing wall.
But you're underwater! You can float! So a climbing wall is probably the most pointless fucking thing you could have in there!
Welcome to Goldie's Costume Corner. My costumes will let you be any fishy you want to be under the sea.
Oh God, she, I don't know if that's a guy or a girl, is giving me Stariana flashbacks. Stariana, na 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 na. Na 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 na, Stariana, na 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 na. Where was I just now? But oh no, Hank didn't decorate his area because he doesn't have a thing.
Well, you all have such fun areas that show off who you are, but I don't have a thing. Like how Baby Shark sings, Bola skates.
And William's a fat ass. I mean, did you see his nook? It's just junk food.
Aw, don't worry. We'll help you find your thing so your nook will be as jawsome as you are.
Stop saying jawsome. You're not gonna make that a thing. Oh, I did not miss the word jawsome one bit. And thankfully, this is one of the only few times they say it in either of these episodes. But yes, the gang tries to help Hank the Whale find his quote-unquote thing. First they try out cooking, which doesn't turn out the greatest, and then they see what he's like as a comedian.
Okay, here goes.
Good luck. Break a fin.
Well, hello there.
Keep going.
Moving on.
Co-pilot's gonna be transgendered, so everybody will be happy. She won't die. Her discarded dick will block her head from the canopy. There'll be a gender-neutral bathroom on the plane.
Harumph.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Sandcrab. It's just a joke.
Let's talk about Chinese people with their kung fu and all that silly chang chang chong talk. I can't understand you. Go back to your country.
After none of his jokes land, Hank tries out prop comedy.
Womp womp.
Alright, whoever just went womp womp in the background deserves a friggin' Oscar. No, ew! Not that Oscar! That's just nasty!
Okay, so comedy was a bubble bust. But
Fuck you, William!
But this is hopeless. I'll never figure out what to put in my nook. Maybe I'm just not meant to be part of Fort Finship.
I mean, would you really want to be a part of something that's called Fort Finship? Neither would I. But after realizing that he's not good at anything, Hank decides to give up and walk away while blowing bubbles.
Fucking bubbles!
But then, Baby has a realization.
Gasp! That's it!
what's it?
Hank's thing is bubbles! He's been blowing them all day!
No, fuck!
So let me get this straight, Baby Shark. Even after he added a giant bubble to your clubhouse and used bubbles in his prop comedy, you're telling me you now just figured that shit out?
You are on meth!
Baby calls Hank back to Fort Finship, and thank God this episode's about over, because the more I have to say that stupid fucking name, the more brain cells I'm gonna lose. And some of that may have just been me slamming my head with a toilet seat. Hank fills up a pool with bubbles, and that's the episode.
Thanks for all your help, fishies.
It wouldn't be Fort Finship without you, Hank.
Also, are we all like taking one big bath together right now? That's it's kind of gay. But obviously Baby and William know what that's like. And I'll give credit where credit is due. The fact that Baby has a friend that's a seahorse that looks like an actual horse is actually kind of creative, not gonna lie. This transitions us into the next episode entitled Water Buggin'. And I don't know why, but when Baby says it, he makes it sound way too sexual.
Water buggin'.
Don't tell William I said this, but that's what we were doing in bed all night last night.
We open up with Daddy Shark watching some TV, and he gets interrupted by a strange noise.
And the word is... Huh? Wait, I missed it! Ow! Say it again.
Oh, and if you find it funny that Kimiko Glenn, the voice of Nifty from Hazbin Hotel, voices Baby Shark, take a listen to who voices the Grandpa Shark.
Shark strength!
Hey, put me down! You know heights make me nervous.
You heard that right. That's Kronk himself, Patrick Warburton. You know, J.G. Quintel, the creator of Regular Show, was apparently in Baby Shark's big movie. Now I feel even worse for them canceling both Close Enough and The Venture Bros. Well, actually, I guess they didn't cancel The Venture Bros because they did bring it back with a movie. The family finds out that it's a little water bug making all that noise, and they decide to let it leave on its own.
No big deal. It'll probably get bored and leave on its own.
No big deal. I missed the end of the Inconvenient Tooth documentary. Algae Gore is an icon.
What was that again?
Algae Gore is an icon.
I'm sorry, can you say that one more time?
Algae Gore is an icon.
I don't think my audience understands. I need you to say it again.
Algae Gore is an icon.
Algae Gore! Are you fucking kidding me? I don't get it. Why does this fucking show think they gotta reference celebrities that your kids, your friggin' 3-year-old kids, are not gonna know for years? They are now just finding out who Elmo is, for Christ's sake. Heck, if you reference like Adam Sandler or Ryan Reynolds, I can understand that because at least your kids have seen like Hotel Transylvania or maybe If, But Al Gore and Elon Musk? Are you fucking high? But as the family tries to go on with their normal everyday things, the water bug keeps screwing them up, so they decide to get rid of it themselves. They set it free outside, but it doesn't take long for it to come back. After chasing it around the house, hold up, what the fuck? Look in the background. Is that a picture of baby William in the evil Vola? So even after she slept with William, you're telling me that she tried to force herself into their love life? That sick, twisted, 8-legged bitch! Actually, we still haven't answered the question, what them tentacles do? But anyway, after chasing the water bug around accomplishes nothing, Baby suggests that they get the help of Bigfoot. I mean Bigfin. I mean, goddamn, you made me say another stupid pun. I think. Yeah, I'm assuming this is the show's version of Bigfoot, because when they get to his house, the dad has a reaction like, what? He's real? So it would make sense. Bigfin tells them that the water bugs love water berries, so they try to trap their water bug with a water berry. They trap the water bug, take it far away, and put up their metal door barrier.
I'm not gonna ask.
Didn't even have to have a joke for that. So you know what this means? Song time! Fuck!
In the peace and quiet,
We can read a book.
in the peace and quiet,
Cozy up in a nook.
in the peace, in the peace, in the peace and quiet.
You suck! So someone commented on my Baby Shark's Big Movie video saying that it's not as bad as Cocomelon. And while that is true, I also have to heavily agree because the songs here, they're not terrible. At least they're not as bad as Cocomelon. So help me God, if I find out that there's an adult fan base for Cocomelon, I'm gonna give up on humanity. Even more. But after all of that, the water bug still comes back. But then, Baby has a realization. Is that like every episode? Does he have like some kind of realization at the end of every episode? Don't tell me. I don't want to find out that there's more of you that love Baby Shark.
It really likes the picture of our family. That's it! It's not the picture he likes, or even the house. It's our family.
Okay, whatever. I have nothing to say to that, to be honest.
Remember what Big Fin said? The only thing a water bug loves more than water berries is family.
Oh, yeah, he did say that, didn't he?
That's why it kept joining in on our sharktivities.
Can you just say activities like a normal fucking person? You are not the Smurfs. They say stupid puns all the time with the word Smurf, but at least they're not annoying about it. So after figuring out that the water bug just wants a family, the shark family takes it back to Big Fin's place where it can be with all the other water bugs.
So what other mythological fishies are real? The abominable snow manatee? El chupacabra?
Freaking Brock Sampson just said that stupid shit. I hope he got paid well. Honestly, I would expect Joe Swanson to say something stupid like that. Hey, bear. The show's credits do a shit ton of cocaine, and that's the episode. What the fuck do you want me to say? It's Baby Shark's big show. It's for little kids. They'll love it. Adults should not be watching this. And yes, it was more tolerable to sit through than the movie, because I can sit through like a 10-minute episode of this shit. I cannot sit through a 90-minute movie of this shit. So yeah, Baby Shark's big dick. I hope you enjoyed the video.
What's happening? Whoa! This is so cool! Am I really in a comic book? Awesome!
Welcome to Dark Tiger.
Let's go!
Bryan's World, the movie, Titan Universe Adventure, is out in theaters right now, and it's, it's a movie. Why the fuck did you guys send me to this? When his twin sisters, Emma and Kate, get sucked into a mystical comic book, Bryan has no choice but to rise up as the great big brother that he is and jump in after them to get them back before his parents catch on. Alright, so just a fair warning, if you didn't see the timestamp on the video you just clicked on, this is gonna be kind of a long review. I already know it just while I'm recording it, because I have a lot to say about the movie itself, my theatrical experience, which, trust me, is the funniest part of this whole video, and then Ryan's World itself. And one more thing I need to say before we get into it, I am so hoping that someone who works for Ryan's World or Ryan himself finds this video. Like, help me make sure that someone who works for Ryan's World or Ryan himself finds this video because, oh my god, they are gonna fucking hate me. So yeah, Ryan's World. You probably think I know of it from the YouTube channel. Well, yeah, but that wasn't my introduction to Ryan's World. My introduction was actually when he was on Nickelodeon for a little bit. And I also couldn't tell you if the show he was on was also called Ryan's World or something completely different. As for the YouTube channel and the kid himself, my knowledge for all of that is very minimal. I know he's like one of the biggest names on YouTube, especially when it comes to like YouTube kids and stuff. He's mostly popular for his toy unboxing videos, and at this point, he is so rich that he's probably worth a lot of money. And, on top of my head, that's about it. That's all I know. But even though I'm not that affiliated with Ryan's World, I decided to check out a few videos before going to see this movie. And boy, some of this might have been cute when he was a little kid, but now, not only is he way past his so-called cute prime, but also, he is way too old to be doing some of this crap. A great example is a video that apparently came out recently where him and his kinda questionable family went to Chuck E. Cheese to promote the movie. And there were two things I quickly realized while watching this video. One is that no one, and I mean no one, gets that excited for Chuck E. Cheese pizza.
There it is. Woo!
That's a lot of pepperoni.
Last one to grab a bite is a slowpoke.
Dig in! Good choice on the pepperoni.
And the second thing is that Ryan is 12 going on 13. He is way too old for Chuck E. Cheese. Now, if this was for like his two little sisters or something, that would be one thing. But, as I said, this was to promote his movie and to promote his new pepperoni pizza. Also, he did this at the end of the video.
Taking a picture with Chuck E. Cheese.
Again, way too old for this. I'm honestly waiting for the point where he just stops doing toy unboxing videos and starts unboxing like vapes or something. That I would watch.
You know what, Ryan? Since I'm so excited, can I play first? Please, 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 please,
Okay.
please. Oh, thank you.
I have some shit to say about the fucking dad. I'll just say it. What the fuck is up with this guy? Either he is one of the greatest actors living among us, or he is one of the biggest man-childs I have ever seen. And I don't mean that in like the John C. Reilly, Will Ferrell stepbrothers kind of way. I mean it more like, you ever seen the Robin Williams movie Jack? Where it's like a 10-year-old kid who grows up really fast, so he's kind of stuck in this 40-year-old man's body? That is this guy.
Ooh, don't let me interrupt.
And again, Ryan is 12 going on 13. What the hell is he still doing calling his dad daddy?
Daddy, where did you go?
I also have a prediction that once Ryan hits puberty, if he hasn't so already, either his parents are gonna kick his ass out of the house and then milk the two little girls for all they got, or Ryan is gonna take over fucking everything. Their house, the YouTube channel, everything. It'll be all like, whose world is it? Whose world is it? Ryan's, yeah! It's my world, you motherfuckers! It's me, Ryan! I make all the money, you suckers! That's what I think is gonna happen. He's gonna become like this little psycho Homelander-like motherfucker. As for the two little girls, I really have nothing to say about them so far, but as for the mother... In 2002, the mother was arrested for theft of clothes at a JCPenney store. Bet you didn't know that one, did you, Ryan? I so hope he finds this fucking video. So now that Ryan is one of the biggest names on the internet and just the world, we now, for whatever fucking reason, have Ryan's World the movie, Titan Universe Adventure. And while everyone else is gonna go out and see Alien Romulus this weekend, I had to skip out on that Thursday screen and go watch this dumb bullshit. Oh, and Ryan, you know how much I didn't fucking care about seeing your stupid fucking movie? I'm right now wearing an Alien shirt that says, I'm a hugger. It's a face hugger from the Alien Romulus movie, which I'd rather have fucking seen yesterday. I I would just love to bring up the fact that the same time and day that I wanted to see this piece of crap, my brother was moving into college. He gets to go off to college, meet new people, and apparently live right next to a fucking sorority house while I make an ass of myself for the fucking internet and at the theater I saw this at. Which I guess can transition us into my story about this whole theatrical experience, which, trust me, it's a doozy. So as I got closer and closer to my destination, aka the theater, I slowly started to just die inside. Like, I was just dreading what I was about to do. So I get to the theater, I go up to the door, and I stand there for a good second, and I take a deep breath. Oh yeah! And I open the door, I go up to the concession stand because, you know, every movie theater does tickets at the concession stand now, and I say to the guy, feel free to laugh. Brody fucking hell, god damn it! Yeah, but I'm recording! Alright, my brother rudely interrupted, but back to the story. So, I go up to the concession stand, and I say to the guy, feel free to laugh, I need one for Ryan's World. He looks down at his POS system and is just like, what? So, I had to explain to him that I'm a film critic. I'm a film critic for YouTube. And I had to say that a couple times. And he's just like, I don't believe you. You need to prove that right now. So I'm not even kidding. I had to pull out my phone, pull out my YouTube Studio app, and show to him that I was a film critic, and I had to tell him that you assholes sent me to this butt-fucking movie! But despite showing him the YouTube channel to fully prove that I was a film critic on YouTube, I also had to write the name down of my channel on a piece of paper. Oh, I forgot to mention, it was only me and the two guys at the concession stand for a little bit, like no one else was in that lobby. And if you follow me on Instagram or saw my YouTube community post, then you'll know that I posted a picture of me posing right next to the poster in the freaking theater, which obviously means that I had to get one of the employees to take the picture for me because no one came with me. It was just me, myself, and I. And if you're thinking, how can this story get any worse? You just had to ask that, didn't you? So I get into the theater, and for a good 15 minutes or so, I was the only one in the theater. After that 15 minutes, I don't know what is with people and showing up to every fucking movie so late after its start time, but walks in this mom, the two kids, and I guess the grandparents, who I don't know why they brought the grandparents. They clearly didn't want to watch that. Maybe they just wanted to experience their grandkids' first theatrical experience. I don't know. But oh my god. I was already embarrassed, and I was even more embarrassed, and I tried so hard to not make eye contact or move a freaking muscle. I hated myself so freaking much this day. Not this day that I'm recording it, but the day I saw it. I would also love to give a shout out to a good friend of mine who at one point was willing to go to this movie with me, but she couldn't because she's going to be going out of town soon, so she couldn't make it, but she was still willing to go with me. But I'm a little glad that she didn't come with me, because after this whole experience, I don't think I'm ever allowed to show my face at that theater ever again. And you guys want to feel even worse for me? I didn't see this at the theater I work at. I didn't see it at my local Regal where I have Regal Unlimited to where I can see the movie for free. The nearest theater that was showing this movie on Thursday, I'm not making this up, was a goddamn hour away! So, to there and back, this was a 2-hour ride there back. Fuck it, I don't care! That's how committed I am to this fucking channel that I am willing to drive an hour out of town to watch some dumb shit like Ryan's World. Now, if it was something like Joker Folie à Deux, then that's different, because that's Joker 2. I want to see Joker 2, but this is goddamn Ryan's World. I'm just gonna say it. Sean Chandler, Chris Stuckman, Jeremy Johns, the guys that double toasted, any other film critic on this platform ain't got shit on me, because I had the balls, the gonads, the testiculars to go see Ryan's World, the movie, Taya Universe Adventure! What the dick fuck are you fuckers clapping at? We saw the same movie! Okay, So now that we got all that out of the way, we can finally talk about the most anticipated movie of the year by literally nobody. So before I finally get my thoughts on this movie, let me just say that I am fully aware that this movie is for a certain demographic, that being kids, but for whatever reason, anytime I talk about a kids movie and just go shit on it, people seem to get really irritated. Please get this through your heads. I'm a film critic, so as a film critic, it is my job to go and critique whatever movie I decide to go and see and review, no matter the demographic in age or gender. Also keep in mind that you guys sent me to this movie. You voted on it on my freaking poll. And I know that this is such an easy target to rip on, but with that said, yeah, of course this movie fucking sucks dick. It's one of the worst movies I've seen this year. What the hell did you expect me to say? First off, I'm very convinced that Ryan or his parents paid a shit ton of money to get this put into theaters because not a single damn thing about this movie screams theatrical release. Right when it started, I was dumbfounded at the filmmaking because everything about this screams Nickelodeon Movie of the Week or at least a Paramount Plus original. Everything from the lighting, the effects, editing, acting, to even the animation in the animated half isn't worthy of the big screen. I always hear people say that YouTubers should not be allowed to make movies. Well, first of all, and second of all, after seeing this, yeah, I kind of agree, because aside from what I just said, Ryan cannot act worth a fuck, especially in voice acting. In all the live action bits, he seems like he is so out of it and doesn't care because he thinks this is still one of his stupid little YouTube videos. But in the animated portion, which is most of the movie, this kid clearly needed a second take or some speech classes because every time he has to say his S's, he will constantly slip up big time. Here's just like a good example of like how he would possibly say it. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. SpongeBob SquarePants. Don't make me say it. I've already said it enough times before. You already know what I'm gonna say. Another thing about Ryan is that he is not a very likable lead. And two things that don't help that fact is that he is always yelling at his little sisters for the littlest things, and he can seem a little narcissistic when he just surrounds himself with Ryan's World merch and collectibles. But back to the whole Ryan's a bad actor thing, there are multiple times where he will slip up on his lines and no one was willing to say, we needed a second take on that. And I probably know why they didn't have the balls to say anything. Because this is Ryan's World, motherfuckers, and Ryan's in control! Hell, there's even a great example of him slipping up in the trailer.
That can't be possible. Emma, Kate, I have to save them.
Okay, so he's supposed to say the names of his two little sisters, Emma and Kate. I'm gonna play it again. What do you guys hear?
Emma, Kate, I have to save them.
Okay, I hear monkeys. Who is this kid's acting coach? Actually, let's be honest, he probably didn't have an acting coach because again, he was probably a little Homelander on set thinking he could do whatever the fuck he wants because he's Ryan of Ryan's World. If you really want to make it up to me for seeing this movie, just make sure Ryan sees this video somehow. But then even everyone around him makes him out to be kind of unlikable because there's a scene very early on where they go to a comic book store and the guy working there literally tells Ryan, yeah, my little sister thinks of you more as her big brother than she does me. And true, that statement didn't make him feel very good, but you really do start to question like, why do people like this kid and why do kids look up to him? Like, I'm not even kidding. The kids in front of me at the movie theater after it was over said, Mommy, I wish I was Ryan. I didn't like that at all. And it's also probably true that a lot of this was just made up so the movie can happen. And then when it comes to the two little girls, Emma and Kate, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. They're up there as some of the worst kid actors next to the two little girls from Cool Cat Fights Coronavirus. And someone must have realized this as well because in the live action bits, they play themselves and whatnot. But in the animated portion, they are clearly played by some grown women or someone clearly older than them, even though they say in the credits that it was them. And yeah, it's really goddamn distracting.
Pick it up! Now you pick it up!
That's combo!
And I guess since it is two totally different voice actresses, they are kind of the best voice actors in the movie. Now you might be wondering, what exactly do they have to do in this comic book world? I'm so glad you asked, because this ends up being the most generic superhero kids movie, or just kids movie in general, that I've ever freaking seen. So basically what happens is that Ryan goes to the comic book store with a friend of his, and they find this comic book that used his characters that he came up with, I guess. Like, the movie just implicates that we're supposed to know these, like, superhero characters. And I should probably mention that there's a bit where they find a comic called Duct Tape Dude. And the comic is sticky. They didn't think that joke out very well, did they? You all know where I'm going with this.
It's frozen.
And guess what? It's a magic comic book. And what eventually happens is that a portal opens up that sucks the two little girls into it, so Ryan must go in there and rescue them. I should also point out that I guess Ryan took some stupid pills in this world, because in this world, he can fly as a superhero. But throughout the movie, there are constant scenes where him and his friends are in some kind of danger, whether it be like falling into lava or something, and he never thinks twice to fly away. What a fucking first word of dialogue from Blade in Deadpool and Wolverine. You know what I'm saying. And if this plot in any way is starting to sound familiar, yes, it is the same plot as Space Jam: A New Legacy, minus the basketball game. But instead of a memorable Don Cheadle villain like Al G. Rhythm, God, that movie's so bad, but I love it. But instead of that, this movie has the big bad known as the Big Bad. I'm not even making that up. This movie is so fucking lazy that they couldn't come up with a name for their literal big bad. But man, the Big Bad, let me tell you, he's so evil that anytime you say his name, this will happen. The Big Bad. Oh my god, so fucking evil. Oh my god. Oh, and there's also like this evil, bizarre version of Ryan, or as he's called in this world, Red Titan, who's like kind of the henchman of the Big Bad, who's known as, are you ready for this? Dog Titan. Anytime I have said that name to somebody, all I can think of is Dog Hot from the Nostalgia Critic Care Bears 2 review. Dog Hot! Time for a game of disappearing Ryans. But I'm also just positive that the Dark Titan is like the big bad of this world, and like the actual big bad just like incorporated himself into the comic book, which I'll get more into that in a minute. But the only reason I bring up Dark Titan is because there's a scene where we're in like his castle lair place thing, I don't know what it was, and there's just like a row of statues of him, and there's one that just did this. I gotta lean down to do it. It's not like he had like his arm to the side or anything, no, just doing this. Man, if he stuck his hand out, that would look so fucking bad. Again, you guys know where I'm going with this. Oh, and yes, he's a pretty lame bad guy who just like fumbles up everything he does, and even has all the kids' movie bad guy lines like, I'd say thank you, but manners are for losers. He's also the one that tricks the two little girls into going into the comic book because he dressed up like a unicorn and fooled them into thinking that he was a unicorn. And I'm not making this up. There's a bit where the two little girls are in a cage and they are upset that he was not a unicorn, and they literally say the line, you know the first rule of Unicorn Club? Never talk about Unicorn Club. Why the fuck are we making Fight Club references in a Ryan's World movie? Ryan, I know for sure your ass hasn't seen Ryan's World, and there's no way in hell your audience has seen Ryan's World. I mean, Fight Club. You know, recently after seeing Deadpool and Wolverine, I kept saying that certain movies need to just open like that movie where Deadpool is dancing to NSYNC and killing everybody. This movie deserves something special. It needs a shot of Tyler Durden's dick out of fucking nowhere in the movie.
So when the snooty cat and the courageous dog with the celebrity voices meet for the first time in Reel 3, that's when you'll catch a flash of Tyler's contribution to the film.
This is so cool! Am I really in a comic book?
Nobody knows that they saw it, but they did.
Nice big cock.
Welcome to Dark Tiger!
Ryan, if that happened in your fucking movie, I'm telling you, fucking moneymaker right here. And I guess while we're on the subject about this whole comic book world, we need to talk about the animation. So when it comes to the style, character designs, and just all-around colorful aesthetic, it's not that bad. But when it comes to how the characters move and talk, it's fucking abysmal! It's very obvious that they're kind of going for like this anime style look and feel, and with that being the case, I can safely say that this is the worst anime I've ever seen in my life. It didn't take long for me at all to realize that they didn't even try to sync up the lip movement with the voices, because they will either be talking while the mouths aren't moving, and when they are talking, they are clearly not saying what is actually being said. And what really screws this movie over with that decision is that this was made in America. So unless the animated bits actually came from Japan, then this is just poorly animated in every meaning of the word. There's even this one whole thing where the two little girls find out that they both have telekinetic powers in this comic book world, and one of them literally says, "How do you say that without moving your mouth?" How do any of you fuckers say anything without moving your mouths? Is a better question. And if you're curious as to if there's a certain anime that they're kind of taking inspiration from, kinda. And it's Sailor Moon. Aside from the whole superhero aspect, Bryan, or Red Titan, has a sidekick who's this cat, bat, Pokemon creature that sounds awfully familiar to the cat from Sailor Moon. Speaking of cats, the little pink cat in this movie looks like she's kind of dressed like Sailor Moon, minus the mini skirt. And I'm not even fucking with you when I say this. The big bad, our literal the big bad, looks like fucking Tuxedo Mask. What is this movie? You know, I'm just gonna get this out of the way. This is 100% going on the list for Trev's watching and talking. I've already put it on there before recording this video. And I guess since I mentioned like almost every detail about this movie, might as well bring up the parents. I mean, they're barely in this, but man, what they have the dad do is just utterly retarded. I gotta say it once. Ryan's friend has to make sure that his parents don't find out that him and his little sisters are stuck in a comic book, and there's literally a part where the dad comes to his bedroom door dressed in a pink bunny outfit, hopping to the door. He's like, "Oh, Ryan's gonna pull me out of the hat because I'm his little bunny." And then he walks away shaking his bunny ass. Did I forget to mention that I drove an hour out of town to watch this movie and dropped $9.02 to watch it? Yeah, I forgot to mention I paid to see this stupid shit. This video better pass 1,000 views and give me some new subscribers. I'm just saying. As for positives, yes, I actually got a positive. I actually will say that I am 100% behind the Big Bad's backstory. Basically, he's mad at Ryan because he just wanted to play with his little sister, and once she was 3 years old, she got an iPad and got so obsessed with Ryan's world to the point where she didn't want to play with him anymore. First off, I already have my issues with giving a 3-year-old an iPad or any electronics of any kind, but man, I legit felt bad for him. He just wanted to play with his little sister. But no, Ryan had to fuck that up. You dick. And I know I haven't said exactly who the big bad is, but if you've been paying really close attention to everything I've said in this review, then you've probably put together who it is. But then this whole scenario makes Ryan look like an even bigger asshole because he saves the Titan universe by just beating up the big bad, who again, just wanted to play with his little sister, and Ryan, being the stupid little asshole that he is, had no sympathy for this guy at all. But I guess in the big bad's defense for getting his ass beat, he had a giant lizard while Ryan was fighting with an egg mech. I'm gonna say that again. Egg mech. Like mecha egg. I also need to mention that they had to save this Titan universe, but we never get to know this world very well, or its residents at all, to the point where I'm very convinced that the only people living in this world are all of our characters who are going to be completely fine no matter what. So it's like, what the hell are they supposed to be protecting? Like, what, just those buildings over there? Oh no, they look so fucking scared. I mean, unless there's like 2 of them and a plane's coming towards them, then yeah, they should be scared.
Bob the building. He's a building. Bob the building. Oh no.
I guess the only other positive I have is that the movie was really freaking short, only being 83 minutes long, and I was in and out rather quickly. Also, at the beginning of this movie, there's this whole thing where Ryan's like sawing this guy in half during a live stream, and it almost like could end up in a lawsuit just for the fact that while they're doing the live stream, they have to cut the feed while the guy is still in half because like Ryan has like this magic goo that he's like supposed to use to put the guy back together, even though he can just push the thing back together. But like his little sister stole it, and where's I going with this? Like his little sister stole the goo and he has to go get it back, and he just leaves the guy there sawed in half, but like the friend recording it cuts the live stream and everyone's just freaking the fuck out. I hope what I just said made a lot of sense because that just sounded like rambling to me. I would also like to mention that the guy he sawed in half, who I guess is like this other big YouTuber, said to Ryan that he was one of his heroes. This guy is like 10 years older than Ryan. We've been having to watch out for a lot of guys on YouTube recently. Do we gotta add this guy to the list? And this isn't a positive, but I will give it to the movie that it did only have one bodily fluid joke. But it was a really bad bodily fluid joke. But apparently it's such a fucking knee slapper, that's even the big joke in the trailer.
That's combo.
Okay, I guess to get more context of what was going on in that scene, the 2 little girls are in a cage while the cat and the panda were in a cage right next to them, but the 2 little girls didn't believe that they were the cat and the panda, So, what happened? Oh yeah, the cat said or did something where they're like, oh, that's the cat. But then the panda's like, I can dance. But then he like lands on his stomach and farts. And they're like, that's Combo. And the only reason I remember his name was Combo because all I could think of was like a restaurant deal where it's like a 2-for-1 combo or something. So I'm pretty positive that that was all I had to say about Ryan's World the movie, Titan Universe Adventure, which is hands down the most embarrassing theater experience of my entire life, and that's come from someone who's seen both Paw Patrol movies in theaters. But I'll give it to both of those movies. They were freaking insane, with like the first one giving Chase PTSD, and then the second one they had to fight asteroids, and they like had a freaking Paw Patrol warship or something. This is not that. It's not in any way funny bad, it's not memorably bad, it's just bad. I guess my recommendation is that if you have kids that love Ryan's World, they'll probably like this movie, but that doesn't mean you need to go to a theater to see it. But if you're a grown-ass adult like me, don't even think about going to see this in movie theaters. You'll probably have the same experience I did. Look, I'm too old for this movie, more than likely you're too old for this movie. Even Ryan himself is way too freaking old for his own movie. I don't like this kid. I think he's a bad role model for kids despite being a kid himself, and I can safely say that I don't like his movie. So I'm gonna give Ryan's World the movie, Titan Universe Adventure, a very low D-. Like it's barreling into an F. Last time I'm gonna say this, I'm not even kidding when I say this. This movie gave me a little bit of PTSD, because even after I left the movie and it was done, I was still like, ah! God damn, fuck! Fuck, I don't want to do this! And I'm like, wait a minute, I already seen the damn thing. Why am I still freaking out? So yeah, it gave me PTSD. That's my review on like Rotten Tomatoes or something if I was a Rotten Tomatoes critic. It'd be, this movie gave me PTSD. Hey, can you believe it's been a year since I did this stupid shit? I have big, blue, beautiful That was 2 years ago. I meant this stupid shit. Ow! Yeah, fuck! Shit, that hurts! Ow! Oh yeah, I forgot I did that. Nope, not even that, but I meant this.
Oh, Trev, you were just so determined to win prom queen. I mean, for Christ's sakes, you have bigger titties than half the girls in your class. And you're just the prettiest little helicopter to ever live. And if you win, you'll dance the night away with Big Jimmy Jim Muscle Man Bro Dude the 34th. God damn, there's a lot of him. But you'll dance the night away and you'll fall in love and live happily ever after. You can dance, having the time of your life. Ooh, see that girl, watch it singing the dancing queen. You're so beautiful.
I don't know how you found that, but how did you find that? And, on a side note, what is your name and street address? Because I just want to talk. I really just want to talk. How did you find that? But no, the Ryan's World movie. It's been a year since the Ryan's World movie. So for those of you somehow unaware, about a year ago, around this time, I did a review on the children's film, Ryan's World the movie, Titan Universe Adventure, based on the YouTube channel Ryan's World, formerly known as Ryan's Toy Reviews. And let's just say that as a 20-year-old dude at the time, I was not looking forward to this movie at all. Why? Because I was a 20-year-old dude and I don't have desire to watch crap like this. But at the time, I was doing community polls on my channel to see what new releases of the week you guys would love to see a review from me of, because it was rare that I ever got to review more than one movie a week, and it ended up being between this and Alien Romulus, because those were the two new movies released that week. And I shouldn't at all have been shocked that Ryan's World ended up winning. So because of that, I ended up going to see the movie at a theater that was 1 hour away from where I live, because it was the only theater showing Thursday screenings for the movie, and Thursday is usually the best chance for me to go to the movies. I went in, I got some looks from the employees, I questioned my life choices, I sunk in my seat once I realized I was not going to be the only one in that theater, and this comes as a shocker to no one, but the movie was terrible and ended up being one of the worst movies of 2024. And like always, usually, I shot my review the next day, and I knew going in that I was going to have a lot to say about a lot of different things, whether it involved the movie itself or things revolving around the movie and my experience. I shot the review, it took me about a day and a half to edit, and then it released on the morning of August 18th, 2024. And I thought to myself at the time, you know, this was fun to make and all, but let's be honest, it might get 500 to maybe 600 views at best. You guys do gotta keep in mind that at the time, I was only somewhere around 810 subscribers, and none of my videos at the time were able to pass 1,000 views within 24 hours or so. And at first, I was pretty much correct with my guess of only 500 views at best, because if I remember correctly, I went to bed that night and the video had like 140 views or something. So it was kind of like, yeah, that was expected. Until I woke up the next morning to go to work. And not only was the video then sitting at 930 views on the verge of hitting 1,000, but I gained 15 new subscribers overnight, and as the day went on, the video eventually got more and more views, and I got to 900 subscribers. And it didn't even stop there because, as we all know, this is the video that got me to pass 1K subscribers after only a year and a half of doing YouTube, and even clips of my video were appearing in TikToks. I'm just gonna say it. Sean Chandler, Chris Stuckman, Jeremy Johns, the guys at Double Toasted, any other film critic on this platform ain't got shit on me. And you better believe that I came out with an overwhelming response of, what the fuck happened? How is this even possible? I think it was safe to say that I was in utter shock and completely jaw-dropped. That entire week, I was not able to stop refreshing my YouTube Studio app on my phone. And honestly, part of me should have seen some of this coming because, well, to quote myself, I had the balls, the gonads, the testiculars to go see Ryan's World, the movie, Tie Universe Adventure. Seriously, at the time of this film's release in theaters, nobody, and I mean nobody, had the audacity to go watch it in theaters. Aside from this stupid son of a bitch right here. But with the ever-growing popularity of this video at the time, yeah, you want to play a drinking game along with this video? Take a shot every time I say at the time. But with the ever-growing popularity of this video at the time, it was of course inevitable that it was going to come with a response from people, and since it's the internet, you never know what that response will be. But seeing how it had been less than a year since I hit 1K subscribers, and I'm already past 2.1K subscribers, I'd say it got a pretty good response. Yeah, for the most part. For the most part, and this is not just me tooting my own horn, I think, a lot of people outside of my normal viewers seem to really enjoy it. They got a few damn good laughs, and even appreciated the fact that I went out of my way to see something like this when no one else would. And I know that nobody else saw it because on its opening weekend, it only made $419,000 on a $10 million budget. So yeah, I think it's safe to say this movie was a bomb. But even with its positive feedback, it also got some negative reactions from some newcomers as well, with some saying that I went too far with certain things I said, I was getting too furious at the movie, the video was too long when it didn't need to be, I should have had more knowledge of Ryan's World, and some even said that this is not how you should approach a movie review, even for something like a Ryan's World movie. Now, do I agree with some of those statements? Well, that's actually what we're kind of here to talk about today. Sort of. Yep, in honor of the 1-year anniversary of my Ryan's World movie review, we're going to talk about the good and the bad when it comes to its reception, my thoughts on the video now, and someone else's thoughts on it as well. Which if you already saw the title and the thumbnail for this video, you already know who that someone is. With that said, it's been over a year now since I made that video, and I've had a lot of time to reflect on it. So, what are my thoughts now? Right off the bat, I will say that no matter what, I will always be grateful for this video till the day I die because of how much a lot of people seem to love it and the number of new subscribers and all around new viewers it got me. There are also a few remarks and comments in it that even make me laugh as well, and a few valid criticisms that I still stand by, but we'll get more into that in a little bit. But with that said, while I know a lot of you love this video, still come back to it every once in a while, and I have acknowledged some of its flaws in the past, I am grateful for everything this video has done for me and my channel. But I gotta be a little honest, I'm not that big a fan of it anymore, and there's a few parts of it I don't look back that fondly on anymore. Does that mean I hate the video and think it's a terrible movie review? Absolutely not, but I think my main criticism now is that since then, I have changed the way I approach my videos, how I say certain things, and there's some parts from that video that are very outdated. First of all, I do want to say that the entire video, aside from some of my actual legit criticisms, was supposed to just make you laugh and be taken as a joke. Me getting pissed off and everything was supposed to be taken in a joking matter, but, you know, some people don't see it like that and took it the wrong way. With that said, I definitely would not have approached the review like that at all nowadays. While yes, I was a little mad that I did something as stupid as driving an hour out of town to see a movie for preschoolers just for a review, I really shouldn't have taken the angry critic approach and screamed and got pissed at this kid for doing something that he was probably forced to do. Oh, and then there was that whole thing where I was all like, guys, we gotta get Ryan to see his review. I want to piss him off or something. Yeah, can we forget that part ever happened? I don't know what that was. But yeah, let's just get this out of the way. Easily one of the biggest criticisms I got after this video was that I did no research on Ryan Kaji, his channel, and how he is now 13 years old and his mom and dad are basically forcing him to do the same stuff he did when he was 5 years old. But in my defense of all of this, while I did watch 1 or 2 videos from Ryan's World before going to see this movie, it never occurred to me that maybe I should dig a little bit deeper into this, but what I did instead was go into the movie blind because I thought it'd be kind of funny. Clearly that backfired. I thought since I went into something blind like the Miraculous movie, which I had no knowledge of at the time, that I could do the same thing with the Ryan's World movie. But where Miraculous is a cartoon with no controversies that I'm aware of, Ryan's World is a children's YouTube channel infamous for parents allegedly exploiting their children just to make a quick buck. So going into the movie blind and knowing the fact that Ryan was 13 years old at the time, I just kind of assumed that at that age, he might be running part of his own YouTube channel now. But even then, I shouldn't at all have hated on this kid or even gave him as much crap as I did. I shouldn't have made him out to be this little psychopath, and what I should have done is projected some of my anger and hate towards the parents, who I mentioned in the video did seem a little off, especially the dad. But as for Ryan, yeah, of course I don't have any real beef with him at all, and I should not have ever gotten as irritated as I did at him doing stuff that he was probably forced to do by his frickin' parents. But also when it comes to Ryan, and I know I've mentioned this before, but I have heard a lot of people say that he can be a little snot-nosed, and while I have no proof of this because I don't know him, it is honestly pretty believable because when you're raised the way he was, where he's given everything he's ever wanted, that does tend to happen with a lot of people sometimes. And shortly after the release of my video and people telling me all this stuff about the parents, watching videos centered around Ryan's World started to become my favorite thing to watch for a quick minute because 1, they were very informative, and 2, there seemed to be a lot more of them coming out after the release of the Ryan's World movie. So yes, I'm now fully educated on Ryan's World and all of its controversies. I just pray that the parents don't do to the 2 little girls what they did to Ryan. Seriously, there's a special place in hell where you belong. Actually, no, do you know what I pray happens? I pray that once Ryan turns 18, he decides to move out of the house, maybe give up the YouTube life, and then write a tell-all book about his experience as a child star and his parents. I'm not a big book reader, but I'd read that shit in a heartbeat. I know I already briefly mentioned this, but another thing I seem to get a lot of crap about from this video was putting this movie on my community poll, even though I obviously did not want to see it. Yeah, this was one of the parts of the video that I was referring to as outdated because the whole thing with the weekly review polls didn't last very long, and at this time, I'm not even doing the weekly movie reviews unless it's something that I really want to talk about or know would do good for my channel. But of course, the one thing I heard most people ask was, why did you even put it on the poll if you didn't want to see it? Well, if you haven't put together, those polls consisted of every movie coming out that week, and it didn't matter if I wanted to see it or not because usually, I can't only review movies that I want to see. Honestly, I probably would have skipped the recent Smurfs movie if it wasn't for the fact that I knew people were expecting me to review it. And for those of you wondering, yes, I eventually did see Alien Romulus a couple days after that video was out, and it was just okay from what I can remember, which ain't much, but I remember the ending, and the thing that probably disappointed me the most about that movie was the fact that I was never able to get my hands on one of the Xenomorph popcorn buckets because my local Regal sold them 2 weeks before the film's release. Why were they selling them that early? I have no fucking clue. The next thing I want to talk about is my theatrical experience story, which a lot of people seem to not believe actually happened. Well, now that we are talking in a very serious manner, I swear to you, every fucking moment of that story happened. While yes, I did get a look from the guy at the box office for going to see this movie because I I don't blame him, why wouldn't he? I did actually have to prove to him that I was a YouTuber, and I was there because I was going to be doing a video on the movie. Now either way, he was going to sell me the ticket, but I feel like it would have been a lot more questionable if I was there for no real reason. So now, I am kind of okay with the fact that I did have to prove that I was there because of a movie review. Still kinda sucked though that a family showed up and sat right dab in front of me and probably questioned what this grown-ass man was doing watching Ryan's World with no kids of his own. But hey, I mean, it does lead to another funny element of that story. Also, yes, it was very much true that a friend of mine was willing to go see this movie with me, but what ended up happening is that this movie came out at a bad time because it was the end of summer break, and so she was going to be going back off to college, so she was having to get ready for that. But honestly, I'm kind of glad she didn't go because she did not deserve to get put through that, and honestly, it is a lot funnier for me to just explain my whole theatrical experience to her and everyone else instead of actually having to go through it. I also had a lot of people ask why instead of going to the box office, I didn't just go to one of the ticket kiosks and buy my ticket there. In my defense, I did not think about that, but also part of me is now thinking, I don't know which would have been worse because what happens when I take it up to the guy who rips the tickets and he goes and tells his dumb buddies, guys, you are not going to believe what this grown-ass man is going to see. And last but not least, this picture. True, I could have taken it by myself, but looking back on it, it looks kind of fucking funny, I'm not gonna lie. First of all, what is that face I'm making? It looks like I'm trying to go for pissed off, but it looks more like my mom told me to do my chores when all I wanted to do was play with my toys. And god damn it, that fucking haircut. I don't even know if I'm pointing at myself, but that damn haircut. I don't like it. Especially since someone tackled the video and referred to it as the barcode haircut.
Barcode haircut. Yeah, you can always kind of tell when they got the barcode haircut what you're in for.
Me. I've never heard that one before, and true, it got a pretty damn good laugh out of me because I can laugh at myself, but barcode haircut. I've never heard that one before. But either way, I don't like it. I don't like it. Me don't like it. And there was something else about this story I need to mention. Oh yeah, this. And I take a deep breath. You know, that played a lot better in my head at the time. Has anyone else heard of that bit? Can I get a hoya?
I'm sorry, what?
That's kind of what I was going for. Who knows, maybe that's just a thing from where I live because my brother knew what I was referring to. Feel free to laugh. Brody fucking hell, god damn it! Oh yeah, everyone thought I told my brother to burn in hell, goddammit. First of all, my brother's just a shithead, we were just fucking around. But the other thing is that is not what I said. What I said was fucking hell, goddammit. But yeah, re-listening to it, I kind of hear burn in hell, goddammit too. People also wonder why I even kept that part in the video, and to that I say, does it really matter? It made my brother's friends laugh, and if I made anyone laugh, that's all that matters. As for some other criticisms throughout the video, some thought that certain jokes went too far, like the Brad Pitt Fight Club reference, which I kind of agree with, and honestly, there were just some that made no goddamn sense. I already mentioned the hoya bit, but does anyone remember a part where I held up the Blu-ray for the Metalocalypse movie and went like, don't make me say it, don't make me say it, I've already said it too much, and nobody had any idea what I was referring to? I mean, how could ya? And honestly, when I was writing everything for this video, I couldn't remember what I was referring to either, so I had to go like search through my videos and be like, what the hell was I talking about? So what this is in reference to is in my review for the film Not Another Church Movie, I mentioned that it was bullshit that movie got released in theaters when something like Metalocalypse Army of the Doomstar went straight to Blu-ray to get buried. So for some reason, my stupid ass thought that if I referenced that bit in my Ryan's World movie video, that people would easily get what I was talking about. Keep in mind that I only had like 810 subscribers at the time, and I thought the video might only get like 500 views, not 33K! Yeah, but either way, like, I don't know what I was going for with that, and I don't know why I thought people would get what I was talking about. There's also one bit in the review that I completely forgot to even mention because it's fucking stupid, where I was all like, hey, the bad guy that's not the big bad had like this statue where his like fist was up in the air, and I was kind of making some stupid Hitler reference, and yeah, I don't know what I was going for with that. That, like, looking back on it, that was just dumb. Stupid. I don't like it. Now, despite all of these criticisms and my thoughts on the video as a whole, is there anything in the video that I still stand by aside from some valid criticisms? Oh, you bet your fucking ass there is! Sean Chandler, Chris Stuckman, Jeremy Johns, the guys that double toasted, any other film critic on this platform ain't got shit on me because I had the balls, the gonads, the testiculars to go see Ryan's World, a movie, Tiny Universe Adventure. I may have already played that clip, but I do not care. I will stand by that until the day I freaking die. None of the guys I mentioned ever thought twice about going to see this movie. But I did, and they're probably not going to go see the Gabby's Dollhouse movie as well. But I will. The fuck. No, sorry, I was just thinking that. Yeah, well, I gotta go see that when it comes out. Also, it was really cool to see that Sean Chandler responded to a TikTok of that clip and was able to laugh at it. Now that's my 1 year later thoughts on my video, so you're probably wondering, has my opinion on the movie changed at all since seeing it? Because, fun fact, I did end up having to watch it again because I was going to do a watching and talking on it back in March, but it inevitably got canned because, if you remember, I was at fucking Walmart at the time, but don't worry, I will still do that one sometime in the future. But as for my thoughts on the movie, to that, I say, fuck no! Guys, no matter how harsh I was on the movie, it is still undeniably a piece of shit that, at this point, I really can't say much positive on anymore. Even my one positive for me having some sympathy for the big bad is no longer because I didn't realize that he wanted to straight up kill Ryan and all of his friends. Yeah, clearly when I saw the movie, I must have zoned out quite a bit from not giving a fuck. But yeah, you go to hell, big bad. You suck. But I still stand by every legit negative I had about the movie when I first reviewed it. But out of everything involving my review, the last thing I was ever expecting to happen was for someone to go and do a whole video on my video. About a week or two after posting my review, I woke up one morning around 5 a.m. to see someone had commented on one of my videos to tell me that someone had went and made a video on me. And despite it being 5 o'clock in the morning, that woke my ass up because I needed to see this. What reaction would you have if you knew someone made a video on you? This led me to a newer YouTuber by the name of Dr. Storm, who had made a video about me titled The Most Unhinged Kids Movie Reviewer on YouTube, in which he went through almost every moment of my video and analyzed it while giving his thoughts on things I said, how I approached the video, and whether or not some things I said or did were really justified. First off, as for the title, screw it, I'll take it, even though I don't only review kids movies. But seeing how my most popular videos seem to be all on kids movies or things that are animated, yeah, I get where he's coming from. Second, while he was very critical of my review and I might not have agreed with everything that he said, he did say in the end that he did really enjoy the video, and I definitely did listen to some of his criticisms, which I will get more into in a moment. And despite some of my friends seeing the video and not being very happy at all about some of the comments he made, I've never had any problems with him, and we've been cool ever since he made that video. You guys forget that I'm able to laugh at myself, poke fun at myself, and I'm always wanting to know your guys' feedback on my videos so I can always improve, even if it's a little harsh, but not mean-spirited. But hell, me and Dr. Storm are so cool that, no joke, I actually got in contact with him to see if he would be willing to cameo in this video to give his thoughts on my channel since the Ryan's World video, and whether or not I've improved since then. With that said, let's see what he has to say.
Greetings goers of YouTube, just call me Dr. Storm. Trev here was kind enough to ask me to appear in this video to tell you what I think of his channel since the Ryan's World video, and I figured I'd take him up on the offer. So for those of you who don't know me, and I'm terribly sorry you're about to, I mostly make videos and live streams covering outrageous and eccentric users online, ranging from those who just act kinda goofy, which is where I would consider Trev, to those who have done things that I definitely shouldn't be saying on another person's channel after they've asked me to cameo for them. And when one of my commenters directed me to the Ryan's World video by Trev, I checked it out and found it long enough and outrageous is enough to make a video breaking it down. While I was fairly critical of some of the points in the video, most notably Trev not seeming to know about the controversy surrounding Ryan and how his parents ultimately treat him by pushing him to be a YouTube star at such a young age, the crazy presentation he puts on in that video and on his channel in general is something I can only be positive about, and I really do think it helps him stand out from the other critics here on YouTube. If you were to ask me whose opinion on a movie I would rather hear between that of the most boring man on earth trying his hardest to not review Madam Web and that of a man dressing up as Batman and putting himself in more danger than the previous man has probably ever been in throughout his entire life just to talk about The Flash, I would choose the latter every single time. Now as for the question of whether or not Trev has improved since that video, I mean, I suppose I would say he did. I'm still watching his videos, and I haven't heard points as questionable as the ones I found in the Ryan's World video. Hell, I said in my own video, I also don't doubt the Ryan's World movie is fucking terrible, and I actually disagree with Trev way less on that than I do on Has Been Hotel. Which, by the way, if you really want to know why, I have two pretty old videos up on my channel reviewing the first season, I guess. The warning that if you do decide to watch those videos, I didn't own an actual microphone yet. So yeah, here's the thing. While I think there are points that Trev made in that video that he could have thought about more before hitting record, the Ryan's World video is far from being an awful video or from being an indication of his channel going downhill or from being a stain on his career that he has to repent for. At the end of the day, he got more subscribers from it, made thousands of people including myself laugh, and he clearly had a good time while doing it. I mean, sure, I took the piss out of him while I was laughing at my own video, but I'm also a very pedantic, very autistic individual that likes to overanalyze things for fun. Also, I'm a 29-year-old man who emotes with sprites of a video game witch in front of Hoyoslop gotcha garbage. If you're really not going to take the chance to take the piss out of me too, then I'm just very disappointed in you, honestly. Overall, I'd say Trev's channel is in a pretty good spot right now, even if he's been busy with IRL stuff. I'm always curious to hear what his genuine thoughts on the latest movies are, the watching and talkings are always great, and he's even done some experimentation like he did in the Sneaks review with the parody trailer that I actually chuckled at quite a bit. If anything, my biggest piece of advice for Trev would just be to never feel the need to hold back when trying to entertain the audience. I mean, as much fun as I poked at the nostalgia critic, I watched the fuck out of him throughout high school and college and still respect him enough to make an NCS review myself and pay to get my picture taken with him. So yeah, in conclusion, Trev's Movies is a great channel, you should definitely subscribe to him, I'm grateful he's been a great sport since my video on him, and I'm glad to have shared this with you all today on his channel. Oh yeah, also I'm legally obligated to play this clip every time I sign off.
Pussy! Thank you so much for the kind words, Storm, and I also do highly recommend that you go check out his channel as well, and do subscribe because he really does tackle some very interesting individuals over there. I will also throw out there, since he brought it up, that while I still do like Has Been Hotel, I definitely would not glorify it as much as I did in my review about a year ago. I'm kind of waiting for season 2 to come out to get more into it. Also, I did question at first why Dr. Storm went and tackled my video of all things, but after seeing a few of the other individuals he's tackled, yeah, I can kind of see how I gave off some of those vibes of them people.
I don't make love, I fuck.
Pussy! But even then, I am kind of grateful for his video as well because I took certain things he said to heart and listened to his criticisms so I can improve on how I approach things and what I say while still being myself and being able to make you guys laugh, which has always been one of my main intentions for this channel. I know you guys think that me being over the top and everything on this channel is just for show and to entertain you guys, but no. That's just me in real life sometimes. Now, with everything pretty much said, I saved my last criticism of my Ryan's World video for last because my biggest criticism with the video is that it is a terrible introduction video and it's the one most people saw when they first came to my channel. Again, I didn't think this video was going to do shit, and most of the people who are going to watch it were either my subscribers or a few returning viewers. But no, that wasn't the case, and this ended up being the first video of mine that a lot of people ended up seeing, and I don't think it's a really good introduction to who I am and my character, especially a year later with how I've improved. Now, when I say that I've improved, what I mean is that if you watch literally any video I've released in the year of 2025 and compare it to my Ryan's World video, you'll notice a difference in how I approach my videos, my thoughts, and even some slight anger I have towards terrible movies like Hurry Up Tomorrow. Just an example. I'll admit that I sometimes did try the somewhat angry critic approach that was popular in the early 2010s that I grew up watching, but looking back on me doing it, I'm not the biggest fan of it, and it's just not how I should have approached that video. But at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter what I think of the video because if you guys really enjoyed it, then I am not going to take that away from you. While the video is without a doubt very flawed and there's a lot about it that I ain't fond of anymore, I'm just glad to know that I brought so many people so much joy and laughter because of it, and that's all I want to continue to do. I may want to talk about movies and TV on here, and while that's my main intention with this channel, I just want to bring people joy and happiness in a cruel and even sickening world, and if that requires me to be over the top and utterly insane and goofy, then it was all worth it in my opinion. I also want to point out that when I say I ain't going to take away your enjoyment of my Ryan's World video, that also goes for any movie or TV show or whatever I talk about on this channel. If you enjoy something that I didn't, that is completely fine because we all have different opinions on things and we are just here to have fun and make jokes. My opinion is not the definitive opinion, it is just an opinion, and that goes for literally anyone else on YouTube who also talks about movies and TV. It's not supposed to be taken that freaking seriously. We all have our comfort piece of media or other things, and for me, that's just TV and movies in general. Some people always wonder why I love movies and TV so much, and it's just because it's my comfort thing that makes me forget how awful the world is just for a moment, and it's a form of art that I love. And even if some people question it and don't want to hear about it, I ain't gonna let anyone take that away from me. Guys, do what makes you happy. Don't let anybody else's opinion on your interests get you down. And just follow your dreams and be yourself. A lot of people I know thought this YouTube thing was just a joke and that it was never going to go anywhere. But look at me now. I am slowly but surely proving all of those people wrong. Guys, promise me one thing. Don't ever stop being who you are. Just do what makes you happy. Love what you want to love. But anyway, guys, what is your opinion on all of this? Do you like the Ryan's World video? Do you hate it? Has your opinion changed on it? Or do you agree with any of my personal criticisms of the video? Let me know down in the comments below. Ryan's Mystery Playdate. Yes, that one I mentioned in my movie review that I couldn't remember the name of. My introduction was actually when he was on Nickelodeon for a little bit. And I also couldn't tell you if the show he was on was also called Ryan's World or something completely different.
For awesome Ryan's Toys review fans all over the world, we are showing you half of Ryan's Mystery Playdate.
Clearly, he is reading this off of a cue card. Could you imagine if I talked like this the entire time? I mean, I sound like Willie Shatner from Family. This show has now won the award for the worst theme song ever. Oh my god, this is terrible.
We have a mystery playdate.
How do we find out who it is?
We have to collect 3 hints.
Comes out some homeless man with a broken beer bottle in his leg, just like, oh, hey kid, I already want to play today. Yeah, I don't play a lot, but your parents paid me a fuck ton of money. It's whatever you want, kid.
So, to complete this challenge, we have to cross the lava using cushions.
What lava? That is obviously terrible CGI.
All these days to forget my lava-proof shoes.
That was the worst laugh ever. I guess that Dora special had the worst crying ever. This had the worst laugh ever. I know we're only like 2 minutes in, but man, this is much sadder when you realize he's still doing this shit today.
Release the mystery splasher! Coming down, Ryan.
Am I seriously about to watch like 7 episodes of this bullshit? You guys better appreciate what I do for you.
It's a stack of wooden boards. Maybe my mystery playdate is a woodpecker.
You are literally the stupidest motherfucker on this goddamn planet!
Or maybe it's a woodchuck.
Don't do that ever again, for the love of God.
Okay, Ryan, this next challenge is called Who Let the Frogs Out? It wasn't me. No, but you're the one who's going to put them back.
Mommy, I thought we were playing. Why are you making me do chores? Because we need the money, Ryan.
Go, Ryan.
Yeah, go, Ryan. Just hurry up so we can go fucking home already and get paid. That's all we care about.
So close. He's dipping into more slime for you.
You know, those are real frogs. They would just be throwing dead frog carcasses everywhere. That makes it so much more messed up.
You earned your second hint. It's Mystery Splasher time.
We just did Mystery Splasher time. We don't need another one.
I think we still gonna need another hint.
How about just open the fucking door and just be like, oh wow, it's that guy. Wow, I'm gonna play with this grown-ass man today.
What's it gonna be?
I don't know, but I can't wait. Let's find out.
First 3 knocks.
Then lights and sound.
What the fuck is happening?
Oh wait, it moves when you turn, Ryan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Wait, I think I heard a clicking sound.
It's a dinosaur, you dumbass.
Oh, I see a body. Whoa.
Whoa, I can move this. Whoa, it's so awesome. This is my life. I'm going to hell. What?
Let's review all of the hints together.
Yeah! The first hint is a stack of wooden boards. The second hint is a white jacket.
This is just Blue's Clues, minus Steve, so there's nothing wholesome about it.
Let's take it to mystery guest box. Let's go!
Come here, get fucking free in here, get free! I'm gonna make it up! I'm gonna damn door, Jesus! Who's answering to get today?
That's the face that says, I don't want to fucking do that! I'll break my fucking feet! That's gonna hurt!
Okay, so let's start off nice and slow. See if you can chop off this banana.
Anyone can chop through a banana, you dumbass! Give me some wood! I'll actually break my feet for this if you're gonna just give me a fucking banana!
How about this donut? Whoa! How'd you do that?
It's a donut, idiot!
Good job, Bryan. I think you're ready for the big time.
No, you're not.
Ready? Here on 3. 1, 2, 3!
Ow! God damn it! Fuck! Motherfucker! God damn it! Get me to the fucking hospital! My leg is broken! God damn it! I just chopped donuts, bananas, and spaghetti! Why would you start with a fucking piece of wood? You bastard! Ow! I hate you! Fuck you! Worst planet ever, you dick!
Thanks for coming.
Who told you I did that?
What a great playdate! Can't wait for the next one!
That was it? That was his playdate? That was short? It was just like, hi, see ya, fuck off.
First topping, tomatoes.
Okay, I'm not even a second in, and I can already tell that guy does not want to be here. And yes, I know that's the guy from Henry Danger.
Well, I think I found a tomato.
Is this it?
I found it.
That works. That's definitely tomatoes.
Yeah, that's a definite fucking tomato. Am I gonna get paid today?
Hey Ryan, I have a quick question.
What is it?
What's your most favorite superhero?
Homelander!
Captain Man!
Who? Who the hell is a Captain Man? Like that? Do you mean Captain America and Iron Man? No, Captain Man! What kind of stupid ass name is that?
Because he went to the Ryan's Mystery Playdate show.
That's the only reason he's your favorite superhero? Not Spider-Man or Batman? No, Captain Man!
Mommy and Daddy, are you ready to play?
We're always ready to play.
Gus and Combo, are you ready to play?
Not game!
Okay, whoa. I know the panda's name is Combo, but am I the only one who heard him say Cumball?
Gus and Combo!
I'm not gonna say anything. Just play the rest.
How do we find out who it is?
We have to collect 3 hints by completing challenges.
God damn it, Mommy, can't you just open the fucking thing and tell me who it is?
All right, team, let's see your game faces.
Let's play some football.
Let's play some football!
Bryan, stop being racist. That sounded so racist. Red play football.
3.
Let's jam!
Job. All right, high five.
That is the worst victory dance ever. You look like you're having a seizure.
It's so bad for the second
It's Mystery Splasher time!
I don't like Mystery Splasher time. I'm not gonna lie, even at this kid's age, this has to get boring after a while. Just this whole splasher thing. It's like, Mommy, Daddy, we do this every fucking time? Can't we just, I don't know, not do this?
Maybe my mystery playdate is a construction worker.
You already spoiled who it was in that little intro.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Police! Police who?
The police are here for Ryan's mom. She stole from a JCPenney back in 2002 and was never caught. Now we got her. Yay!
Yeah, that's like a rock. Go very carefully across the bridge.
Go.
I'm sorry, is there like actually a ditch there or is it just painted to look like that? I seriously can't tell.
Wow, this playdate really is a mystery.
No, it's not. Liar. You bitch. Bleh.
What's it gonna be?
I don't know, but I can't wait.
Let's find out.
First 3 knocks.
That was 9 knocks.
Mystery box
young mystery box rice.
The question mark, Bryan.
It's locked.
What should we do?
Oh, wait. How about this red one?
This seems like a pain in the ass to just get someone in here.
I think I know who my mystery playdate is.
We already know. There's no suspense to this at all. Oh, shit. Hi. I didn't know we were ready for this. Damn it. No one told me. God, fuck. What the hell's wrong with you people?
You know I've been in this thing for 6 hours? I mean Wi-Fi in here.
Yeah, I've been in this thing for fucking 6 hours. There's no toilet in here or anything. I had so much Taco Bell before coming here, I just had to shit my fucking pants. Fuck you guys, I'm out of here. Wait a minute, play that again.
You know I've been in this thing for 6 hours? I mean Wi-Fi in here.
Oh my god, I don't think he's acting. I think he's being fucking serious. This might be my favorite one yet, and it's only the second one.
Wait a second, I know you. You're that kid Ryan. I'm actually a big fan of yours.
You're a big fan of me?
Actually, no, I'm just set out some of your parents are fucking paying me already. I want out of here. Again, I've been in this shit for 6 hours. No Wi-Fi, no toilet, no food, nothing.
I'm a big fan of you.
Well, isn't that fantastic?
Don't say that again.
Saving the day must make you hungry.
Yeah, I got a super appetite.
Again, I ate so much goddamn Taco Bell before coming here. There's a pile of something in there for you, kid. Just get your parents to clean it up for you, won't you?
First, you have to rescue the toppings on these cards out of that slime.
Oh, slime.
I don't think he's acting. I think he's being legit fucking serious. Like, he really acts like he does not want to do this. Man, I kind of hated Henry Danger as a kid, but I kind of like this guy. He'd be fun to have a beer with.
I got your back, Red Titan.
Daddy?
I'm Captain Man, an A's.
It's fine.
He does not want to be here, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it just for the fact that this guy, I don't know this actor's name, I just know he is Captain Man, but I love this. I kind of love this.
All right, guys, find the tomatoes.
It's cold. It's slimy.
Well, I think I found a tomato.
Oh, wow. Good for you, kid. Whoopee fucking do. Hey, am I going to get, like, paid soon? I kind of have somewhere I got to be.
Last but not least, it's not a maybe, it's a mustard.
Mustard.
Pro tip, it's the only thing in there in a receptacle.
I love it. I love it. Oh my god. This is incredible. Why is the one with fucking Captain Man from Henry Danger the best one? Like, oh my god, I love this. Just, he doesn't want to be here. He hates what is happening right now. He's just like, it's just sparking joy in me.
Where's it going?
Off to fight crime. Because it's the sandwich this city deserves, but not the one we need right now.
I have a feeling Ryan has not seen The Dark Knight, so I don't know why you made that fucking reference. Why does Ryan's World love to make adult movie references?
Which reminds me, I gotta get going.
Are you off to fight crime too?
No, I'm gonna get my teeth bleached.
Did this guy win an Emmy? This guy deserves an Emmy.
Bye.
Later.
Bye. Fuck off. Just send me my goddamn money in the mail. I don't care.
Thanks for playing with us.
I didn't play with you. Fucking man in the fucking superhero suit did.
Do you guys like the Ryan's Mystery Playdate episode with Captain Man and me?
No. I fucking hated when you were there, but when that fucking Captain Man guy was on there, encore. Just fucking encore. Give that man an Emmy. He needs, an Emmy, an Oscar, a Tony, even though I'm pretty sure that only has to do with music. Just give him all the awards. That was better acting than anyone in that butt fucking movie of yours.
Please click on one of these videos for Ryan Toy Review more fun.
I am not going to because there's no video on the screen.
Challenges. Yep, we're gonna do them with our bodies, our minds, and as a family.
You suck!
Why is it so...
Because Daddy forgot to pay the goddamn AC bill! fuck you, bitch! It was your turn this month. My turn, it's never my turn, you motherfucker!
5, 4.
What are you people wearing?
And the icy water is gone. Yay!
But mommy, it was never. Shut up, Ryan, or no dinner for you tonight!
I found it! It's a hint-a-magic!
I love how you knew what that was, because I couldn't even tell you what that was.
It's soap!
Don't drop it!
Maybe my playdate is doctor, because doctors always use soap when they wash their hands.
Well, washing machine uses the soap too.
Oh my god, did they really just get a fucking prisoner to play with their kid? Hi, Ryan. I heard you like playing superheroes. I'm a superhero. My name's Crackhead. I mean, Crackman.
Hey, you ever sing in the shower? I don't just sing, I put on a soap opera.
That joke makes no sense because soap opera and opera aren't the same.
For this challenge, we're making good vibrations.
Whoa! It's making the coins fly off.
Really? I could not tell.
Yay! Thanks, Magic Hat.
With an arm in it. Like, what the fuck? Like, who's down there?
Let's find out.
First 3 knocks.
Again, that was 9 knocks.
Mystery box, rise from the ground!
Rise! Rise!
How about we just look at all the hints together again to figure it out?
Yeah, I'm like, seriously, we want to go home, Ryan. This is taking fucking forever. I mean, Jesus Christ, just figure it out. I'll say it again. This is just Blue's Clues minus the charm.
It's a bubblist!
Oh, what?
Hey, Ryan. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
My name's Denny.
Oh my god, Denny? Like from the room? No. Ryan, how the fuck did you see in the room? I mean, come on. You're not my fucking mother.
Wanna try?
It's
Go
a
ahead, grab it
trampoline.
and then keep it in the middle.
That looks like a big bubble of jizz. Am I the only one who thinks that?
That's so cool. Whoa, whoa.
I'm gonna name this bubble Brad and keep him forever. What?
Where's Brad the Bubble? Did Brad the Bubble die? Holy shit, Ryan! No dog for you! You thought you were gonna take care of the friggin' bubble? What do you think's gonna happen when you take care of a dog? Shit's gonna get nailed by a car!
Try to count them all.
And here are Ryan's picks for moments you won't want to miss. The Tiny Hand Tortilla Challenge.
Whoa!
Really cool reptiles.
Cool.
Bubbles by the boatload.
I'm gonna name this bubble Brad.
Spoiler alert, Brad fucking dies.
Don't miss brand new Ryan's Mystery Playdates. All this week at 12:30, 11:30 Central. Only on Nickelodeon.
Hey, where the fuck's that Captain Man guy? He's supposed to be back here. Yeah, so he left this note saying that, he moved to Hawaii, and, long story short, he's not coming back because he said, and I quote, "The parents fucking suck, and their kid really needs to be helped." Yeah, I don't think he's coming back.
Hey, it's me, Ryan. I had so much fun meeting so many cool guests on my TV show, Ryan's Mystery Playdate on Nickelodeon. And this episode is my favorite because
I cannot understand a thing he is fucking saying. I don't know, my TV's just really quiet or just the microphone is off.
Mommy and Daddy!
Are you ready to play? We're always ready to play, Ryan. I already know half the dialogue in this episode at this point.
Great, because we have a Mystery Playdate coming over.
Really? Couldn't fucking figure that one out. This is like, what is this, episode 4? Fuck, I still have 4 episodes left, and that includes this one.
And we're gonna keep our bodies moving.
Oh, like this.
What the fuck was that?
That's because this is the Raiders of the Lost Ark Challenge. Are you ready for an adventure?
I'm doggone ready!
So, is Alfred Molina like gonna get stabbed in this one like he does in the movie?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I already used my Cowboy Bebop joke a while ago.
Hey, good job.
Now you have to cross the slippery, dippery cliff.
I totally heard her wrong, because what I heard was slippery, dippery, clit.
Slippery, dippery cliff.
They did like one take and was like, fuck it, that's all we need. I don't like Mystery Splasher. I'm getting sick of it. It's overflowing. It's not like we've already done this. What is this, the fourth one we watched? So let's just say 4 times. Or not even that, because there's like 2 in every episode. I'm just so tired of this already. This is taking forever. This is just, I don't like this.
Or paint faces at birthday party, like dragging. Or a kitty cat. Or blizzard.
I hate this guy. I hate everyone involved with this show. Except Captain Man. Captain Man was awesome. You suck!
Wow, you have a strong arm, Ryan. High five.
God damn it, Ryan, you burned my hand! That means no dinner for you tonight, you little shit! But. No buts, Ryan! You're not gonna pay for my fucking hospital bill!
It's an apron. Chefs wear aprons.
Maybe it's a chef, or maybe it could be someone else. We won't know until we get another hint.
There's a jar of paint in an apron. Clearly, he's an astronaut.
It's a can of paint. Mystery box. Rise from the
The age of mystery boxes has ended! Follow me, and you will never again be deceived! Rise up!
That sounds great. Oh, right.
Twist the handle.
It tells me to twist the handle.
Gee, it's not like I fucking heard it say that, Ryan.
The second hint is an apron or a smock.
And the third hint is a paintbrush.
These aren't hints, they're common sense.
Ah! Ah! I don't know who that is!
I'm gonna spin it.
All right.
Right? Whoa! Look at that. Okay.
What the? How the? A perfect circle?
Hey, now we're just gonna fill this whole thing in with white. Just grab the white. Just go nuts.
What the fuck is the dad doing? He's worse than a fucking 2-year-old. God, can you imagine if he just accidentally ended up drawing Starry Night? Just be like, holy shit! Dude, like, fuck this TV show. You can make millions off of that. You recreated one of the most popular paintings ever made.
Yeah, I think so. Ryan, reach that and pull that down. Let's do it together. Here we go. Whoa! What the?
It's Combo Panda!
That's the power of editing? How the fuck did they do that?
Bye! Autobots, roll out!
Ugh! I did not like that at all.
Please click on one of these videos.
Shut up. I need some fucking ibuprofen. Jesus Christ.
Check out a sneak peek of one of my favorite playdates right now.
You suck! That was mean. But no, it was funny that he fucking fell.
Among Us, are you ready to play?
Ryan, we're not real! We can't play! Our lives are hell!
How do we find out who it is?
We have to collect 3 hits by completing challenges.
Challenges?
Yep.
Mommy, I'm sick of these fucking
Ryan, I swear to God, I'll slap the fuck out of you, you little shit. Do I get dinner? Yes, you get dinner or else the police will come to our house again.
Yeah?
This is the Cheese and Quackers Challenge. You gotta waddle and wade through this pool of rubber ducks.
Those are chickens, you idiots!
I found another cheese!
How come that cheese have holes? Did you eat some, Ryan?
No! That was a stupid question!
Yay, good job!
Wow, that's sad. They gotta throw in their own applause because no one is going to applaud this shit.
It's Mystery Splasher time!
Fucking Splasher Time, man. I swear to God, it's like the worst thing ever made. Fucking hate Splasher Time or whatever you call it.
The hint is a shoe.
Bless you, Ryan.
Huh?
Here's a tissue.
Not a chew, a shoe.
Must be allergy season.
You are an idiot. You were dropped as a child and you know it. You know, I'm not gonna lie, with this being like the same thing in every fucking episode, I'm running out of shit to say.
Or maybe it's a mega giant huge alien who plays catch with planet Earth.
I would love to play tetherball with the globe.
You guys should play Beehive Tetherball like in Jackass 3.
Oh.
What's it gonna be?
I don't know, but I can't wait.
Let's find out.
First 3 knocks?
What's
Whoa.
right?
It's a hint-a-majig.
Gee, I kind of figured that one out. I'm stupid. I'm dumb. Me no that brain. I haven't figured that out yet.
It's a basketball. Daddy, do you have any slam dunk guesses?
Is he gonna be going to Moron Mountain and being their slave at their theme park? Fuck, can we watch Space Jam?
Let's look at all the hints together.
The first hint is a pair of sneakers.
Oh my god, it seriously might be Michael Jordan.
I think I know who my mystery playdate is.
You say that and then every time you're fucking shocked.
Whoa!
Whoa! It's not like I've seen one of these before, like, at all, in like every other episode.
Wow. Yay! Whoa!
Alright. Let's take it to mystery guest box.
You are a very easily impressed little boy. The Harlem Globetrotters? What the fuck? Ryan's face there was like, are we gonna play or are you just gonna do that for an hour?
Well, now that you're here, you can help me.
Of course we'll help you. Help you with what?
Becoming a Harlem Globetrotter.
But Ryan, you can't be a Harlem Globetrotter. You're not a tall human person. That's totally what I was going to say.
Come on over here. So what's up, my man? Oh, yeah.
Oh my god! No! Whoa, 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 whoa!
Step away from the child! Stop touching him! No! That is bad!
Now let's show you something else.
Use him as a basketball! Use him as a basketball!
Now listen, we're the best ball handlers in the world.
You're the best ball handlers in the world? Nice.
All right, we're going off the elbow. Okay, yeah, off the elbow. Off the elbow. Yeah, your turn.
Ryan's basketball, not volleyball!
What a great playdate! Can't wait for the next one!
Is there anything else you can wait for aside from another fucking playdate, Mr. Panda?
Who will it be? It's a mystery.
This song sucks! Like, I'm not even joking, like, this is terrible!
Who will it be? It's a
mystery! Oh god, Ryan onto the cough syrup again. The adult kind.
Great, because today we have a mystery playdate coming over.
Really? It's not like it's the name of the fucking show!
It's time for the Toot Suit Challenge.
Am I late for the Kazoo Toot Challenge?
It's the Toot Suit Challenge.
Daddy, are you retarded? Maybe.
Cotton feces about to come out of my asshole! Here it comes! Oh, it's going to be a rat! Hold on, Kairu! I believe in you!
It's Mystery Splasher time!
Oh, my favorite!
La la la.
Shut up!
You're both wrong because we're here to play a game of the newest card game in town, 3-Card Ryan.
Huh?
Duh?
All right, Daddy, you're up.
Honey, you're only supposed to call me that in the bedroom. We've been over this. Oh, that's not what you meant when you called me Daddy.
It's Hot Air Balloon Johnny! It's a hint-a-majig.
Are we not going to acknowledge the banana on a balloon with sunglasses?
Why did the drummer join the band? Beats me!
We're playing the right tune.
Again, I'm running out of shit to say. It's the same thing in every episode. I didn't realize this going into it.
Daddy!
Daddy, stop! You're making an ass of yourself! Jesus Christ! What the fuck? Dave Grohl?
It's rock and roll legend Dave Grohl.
Apparently Ryan's a Foo Fighters fan. What the hell?
Have you ever rocked a kazoo?
Kazoo? No.
Well, you're about to. Follow me.
Yeah!
Bro just wanted money, obviously. If you're on this show, clearly you were just wanting to get paid.
Fifi! Yay!
Oh my god, Ryan's parents kidnapped another kid, or maybe that's Dave Grohl's daughter. I don't know.
And thank you for coming by. See you next time on Ryan's Mystery Playdate.
Dave Grohl wasn't even looking at the camera. He doesn't want to acknowledge the fact that he was on here. But as I said at the beginning of this video, I did have to acknowledge one video that they recently released on the Ryan's World YouTube channel because what the fuck is this?
Oh, yes. I just got my tickets to see Ryan's World, the movie Titan Universe Adventure!
What the fuck?
And I got the best seats!
You probably got the only seats. And seriously, what did I just get myself into? What the hell is happening?
Wait! Hold on, Bradley!
Combo?
Check out this mystery box!
Oh, okay. Combo, you look a little different. Did you get a haircut?
What a stupid question! I only ripped that clip from my Frozen 2 video because I seriously am about to lose my freaking voice, guys. Like, I'm trying so hard not to scream or anything right now.
Anyways, let's open this box up!
Okay. Whoa, it's like a movie mystery box. Thanks, Combo. Let's check out what's inside.
Alright, I gotta ask. What the fuck is this? It looks like this grown-ass man crawled out of bed, Ryan's parents found him on the street, and was like, hey, you wanna make $1 million right now? Put on this stupid-ass t-shirt, and just promote this damn box.
Gotta be careful opening this. My panda claws are sharp.
Shut up! Just shut up, you idiot!
Hi there. Thank you so much for celebrating the launch of Ryan's World the movie Titan Universe Adventure. It was so much fun to film with my family and friends, and I can't wait for you all to see it.
All two of you! That being this Bradley guy, and of course, yours truly.
I still can't believe I get to be part of this huge moment for the creator community as we launch the first ever wide theatrical release from a YouTube creator brand. I hope you love it as much as I do. Your support means everything to me. Thanks.
Ryan's handwriting fucking sucks.
Ooh, what's this?
Ooh, whoa, there's so much cool stuff on here. Whoa, and we can get 100 free pizza slices on Tag with Ryan. Oh, and $5 off Cameo Kids. Cool.
I think we found him, guys. Here he is. The man who needs to get laid the most. This is the saddest, scariest thing I have ever witnessed. And I'm pretty positive that this guy is not allowed within 50 feet of a school. Or a Chuck E. Cheese.
Whoa, a comic book. Oh, it's of the movie. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, wait. I don't want to read it yet, okay? I don't want any spoilers for the movie, but, I mean, they get sucked into a comic book in the movie, and there's a comic book of the movie. That's awesome.
I mean, yeah, that's basically what happens. Oh yeah, and there's also a big bad that's literally named the Big Bad, and he wants to kill Ryan, and he was the comic book store guy from a while back. I must have missed that little bit of information once I saw the movie. Oops.
Yo, a poster! Oh, sick. I'm so gonna frame this and put it in my room.
For the love of God, don't do that because you will get the police called on you and you have to go door to door saying that you are a registered, you know.
What's next? A red Titan mask!
Ooh, a red Titan mask!
I know! The panda just fucking said it!
Yeah, okay, yeah, that sounds good. Gotta pitch that one to Red Titan. Maybe I could be in the next movie.
The fact that someone actually thought this shit was going to get a sequel. It didn't even make $1 million at the box office!
Oh, a Ryan's World the movie hat. Oh, that swag. I love it. Definitely wearing this to the movie.
I work at a movie theater, and if I saw that guy come in dressed exactly like that to watch this movie that, FYI, we didn't even show, I would call the police so freaking quick it would be unreal.
A mystery egg, yes!
Oh, it's a mystery egg from Ryan's World, the movie. These haven't even come out in the stores yet.
They put young Ryan on the egg. They are clearly aware that Ryan is growing up and that because of that, they're completely fucked.
Ryan combo. Gus! I got Gus! And he's got his water blasters.
I got a new name for this guy. It is He Who Shall Never Get Laid. Ever!
And in the bottom layer, we got Mystery Putty.
Fuck your silly putty. I'll stick with my dildo.
What the f? Oh, it's like green slime.
Oh my god, he actually did get dildo.
Oh, it's a cape! Oh, cool. I really am going to be Titan Boy. But I'll put this on later. I don't want to wear this to the movie. I'll ruin it. But I am still going to wear the hat. And, oh, Ryan's World movie button! Oh, that's so cool. I don't want to lose this in the movie, though. So, again, I'll put this on later. Oh, this is awesome!
Forget the police. I'm calling Chris Hansen. Yes, Mr. Hansen, I'm going to send you a video. You need to find this guy and probably arrest him immediately. Or do whatever the hell you do. I've never actually seen an episode of your show.
Combo, are you gonna come see it with me?
Duh! This is gonna be like my 50th time watching it!
Oh my god, Combo. I'm so sorry. No one should ever have to be subjected to that kind of torture. But in all seriousness, what the actual fuck? Guys, what the hell is this? I don't know what the context to this is, but if you know, let me know, because this is wrong. This guy, if he ever has a reputation of any kind, it's dead now. After this, oh my god. That's all I have to say, like, just, oh my god. But as for Ryan's Mystery Playdate, I mean, at the time, I guess it seemed harmless, but now that we all know what's exactly going on behind the scenes and the fact that Ryan is now growing up and still doing all this same shit, it's quite fucking sad and really terrible. And we need to probably save this kid. Hashtag retire Ryan or whatever the hell everyone's putting online. We're going to watch and talk Dora's Christmas Carol Adventure. And I'm not gonna lie, it did take me a minute to remember what the hell the title of this was. Was it Dora's Christmas Adventure, Dora's Christmas, or what the hell was this? I was like, oh yeah, the Christmas Carol Adventure. So for those of you who are fortunate enough to not have witnessed this show as a small child, the basic rundown is that there's this girl named Dora who goes on adventures with her best friend, Boots the Monkey. And in every episode, they go from point A to point B while teaching kids Spanish and some other life lessons along the way, while coming across a colorful cast of characters such as Issa the Lizard, Benny the Bull, Tico the Squirrel who, for whatever reason, drives a car, and my personal favorite, Swiper the Fox. But just like the Barney plague of the 90s, this show is despised by everybody who is over the age of 5, especially parents, and babysitters, and older siblings. Like, literally everyone else hated this show. And yeah, I, like many my age, loved this show when I was much, much younger. But come on, guys, we did know better. But this is not a video about the history of Dora. More specifically, a 52-minute Christmas special that aired on Nickelodeon in 2009. But if you read the title of this video correctly, that's right. I had to get drunk for this one. But I couldn't, because I made the stupid decision of drinking during the movie and not before the movie. Oops. But despite not getting drunk, but a little bit tipsy, I will say that in the long run, I don't think it would have mattered, because knowing me, I probably would have made the same jokes with or without alcohol. But let me tell you, we are in for a treat today, because when it comes to this specific episode of Dora, it just gets more confusing and ridiculous as it goes on. So sit back and relax as I watch and talk Dora's Christmas Carol Adventure. I hope you guys appreciate what I do for you. I am too old for this! We open up in Santa's village. And I don't know why and I don't know how, but somehow I forgot that Dora was famous for that whole thing where they ask you a question and then stare at you until you answer.
It's good to see you. Do you know who I am?
He just asked that if he didn't even know who he is.
Santa Claus! Right! That's who! I'm checking my lists of the naughty and nice.
I need to know what my boy Blue Turtle did. What did the Blue Turtle kid do? Like, why is he on the naughty list?
And I'm so glad to see there are way more than twice as many nice little children. Hey, you're on here too.
How? How the fuck, out of all people, is Trev's movies on the nice list? The shit I have said on this channel. Oh my god, I'm on the nice list. Guess who's getting toys? Me!
But just as he's looking over the nice list, Santa whips out his big, huge, long, lengthy naughty list. What the fuck did you guys think I was going to say? There are children around, for Christ's sakes.
Aquí está! There it is! The naughty list! The naughty list!
Actually, we do need to pause here because am I the only one who is really disturbed that all the elves look less like elves and more like little children? Santa, what kind of business are you running here? Is this a workshop or a daycare? Or is it a sweatshop? You know what? I don't want to know. Actually, when we're on the subject, why do the naughty and nice lists look like deportation lists? And how did Santa get their pictures? He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He'll take your picture whether you like it or not, so be good for goodness sake. Oh, fuck! Santa then tells us that he actually has a nice story about a certain someone who is on the naughty list. And sadly, no, it is not my boy Blue Turtle. Which, trust me, that story would have been much more interesting than the one we actually get.
Oh, a story! I love stories! Por favor, Santa.
I have no idea what you just said.
Do you want to hear it?
No! Fuck off, Santa! I want toys.
It's all about someone you know very well. He's a fox and he's sneaky.
Ooh, it's the fox! It's a Zorro!
I am so sorry, but am I the only one who heard that elf call Swiper a churro?
It's the fox! It's a Zorro!
That's a fox, dumbass!
Well, what is his name?
You should fucking know, you're the one telling the story!
Swiper the Fox! Hey, you're good at this game!
This is a game? Like, I thought it was a story! Why are we playing games? Wait a minute, hold, just pause. Has Dora asking us questions in this entire time has been her playing games with us? That's fucked up!
The story starts in a Christmas forest. Because those exist.
There are two friends, all dressed up in suits. What are their names?
You're telling the story! Stop asking us if we know their names!
We see Dora, Boots, and all their friends gearing up for their yearly Christmas Eve party.
And everyone gets dressed up for Noche Buena.
For what?
Okay, so what they actually said was Noche Buena, which, yes, is the Spanish word for Christmas. But, yeah, you all guessed right. I did eventually start calling it Nacho Burrito. I am so mature, and I really do own up to it.
And on Noche Buena, I always wear my favorite bow tie. It's very nice, Boots.
Okay, I'm sorry I'm doing this again, but am I the only one who heard her say, it's very nice, Boots?
It's very nice, Boots.
Little Boots!
Yeah, you're probably not expecting a Hitler reference in a Dora the Explorer video. Well, welcome to Trev's Movies.
Noche Buena, Noche Buena.
And they're singing, fuck my life.
There's a party going on, it's Noche Buena. Noche Buena, Noche Buena.
Don't you know, I drink, cause I don't want to, watch the bullshit,
Noche Buena, Noche Buena, Noche Buena. It's our favorite night.
Wow, them two should not be doing a duet. They just sound like this.
Actually, you know what they sound like? They sound like two guys who've been smoking non-stop for 40 straight years who decided to do a musical. I wonder if that's the same method they used while making Joker 2.
It's our favorite night.
Someone!
Let's go decorate the tree now.
Whoa! You saw that right? Like, play that again.
Let's go decorate the tree now.
Holy shit, guys! The big red cock had hands! Why am I making such a big deal about this? Because in every other friggin' shot, he clearly had wings! Oh my god! Wait a minute! Is he a Transformer chicken?
Oh my god, I have hands. Auto chickens, roll out. Ooh.
Noche Buena, Noche Buena. Yay!
Song sucks!
The best part of Noche Buena is when we all give each other Christmas presents.
I love when she calls it nacho business or whatever the fuck she just called it. But she'll be like, oh, they would give each other Christmas presents. Say one or the other.
But just as everyone's getting ready for the party, they all recollect about a certain someone who likes to swipe.
Swiper the fox, that's right! And Santa's warned Swiper that if he doesn't stop swiping on Christmas, he'll get on the naughty list.
Oh, fucking no! Not the naughty list!
La lista de los que se portaron mal.
What the fuck was that? What was that little tongue thing like?
Well, maybe this Christmas he'll listen to Santa. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, whatever. Dora, even you know that's bullshit. It's in his blood. His literal birth-given name is Swiper, for Christ's sakes. But shocker, guess who shows up to the party?
Uh-oh! That sounds like Swiper.
No, that's Deer Purr. Deer Purr, what the fuck?
But look, that's just a reindeer.
Oh my god, you guys really are that fucking stupid.
Swiper the fox!
El zorro Swiper!
If he swipes on Christmas again, he'll get on the naughty list.
You guys are fucking pussies. Swiper attempts to steal the star off their tree, and it of course backfires. Swiper done fucked up his shit. Santa shows up to the party to stop Swiper.
The star is flying to you. You've got to catch the star.
I'm not gonna catch it.
Put your hands up in front of you.
Nope.
And catch it.
Fuck you.
Catch it.
Fuck you!
You got it.
I didn't catch shit, bitch.
It would have been ruined if I hadn't come.
What if I say I won't do it again?
Bullshit, Swiper! But since Swiper can't do anything but swipe, and he nearly destroyed Dora's Christmas party, you all know what that means.
Swiper, you're now on the naughty list.
Swiper, no, you bitch!
Oh, man!
Well, he was given lots of chances. He really shouldn't have swiped on Christmas.
Yeah, screw him! Fuck you, Swiper, you bitch!
Santa no podía hacer otra cosa.
What did that fucking taco just say? That was racist. Whoa, 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 time out, hold on. I mean, they're not one bit shocked that Santa exists? They should have just been like, holy shit, it's fucking Santa, he's real, like, we gotta tell the news. No, they're just going along with it. Dora convinces Santa to give Swiper one more shot, and he tells Swiper that he must find the Christmas spirit. But to prove that, he must get 4 ornaments on a Christmas card by traveling in time to the past and the future. Yeah, you heard that right. There is fucking time travel in Dora the Explorer. I'll give him credit. I wasn't expecting that going into this.
I know Swiper can learn the true spirit of Christmas. Right, Swiper?
Yes, but
My name's not Butt, it's Dora.
how can we go back to the past when we were babies and into the future when we're big kids?
I don't know, I hope you tell us though, because I can't even figure that out.
Oh, there's someone who will help, someone who will assist, someone who will help you get off of the list. He'll send you through time because time travel's bumpy. He's a troll, and I've often heard that he's grumpy.
The grumpy old
The grumpy old troll knows fucking time travel!
Oh no, what have I gotten myself into? Dora and Swiper head off to meet the grumpy old troll, but Swiper doesn't seem to get the memo of not to swipe. Swiper, stop staring at me like that, you're making me uncomfortable.
Swiper's still up swiping. I can't imagine that. What's Swiper sneaking up on? A cat.
Oh, and if you thought it was really weird that there was just a random little kitty cat in the jungle, this shit really makes no goddamn sense.
What's Swiper sneaking up on?
A cat.
A pig. Oink, oink.
Fuck! I was wrong!
Is that fox for real? What's Swiper sneaking up on? A seal.
Whoa, oh my god, wait, it just kicked me. Like, why is there just a seal in the middle of the friggin' jungle? What am I watching? They make it to the troll bridge.
Here I am!
Oh yeah, bang around here! You ever gonna fucking start singing, dude? Also, you look butt-ass naked.
I'm the grumpy old troll who lives under the bridge. Hey, I'm the grumpy old troll who lives under the bridge. Who's there? If you wanna come over, all you have to do is this. All you have to do is this.
Suck my dick.
Goody! Yes, but, yes, but, yes, but. He won't deliver gifts to me.
Why not?
'Cause he put me on the naughty list.
The naughty list.
Oh, dude, no. Oh, I didn't know you were on the naughty list, man. Like, if you murdered someone, that's okay, but the naughty list, no. No, your ass should be in prison.
And I've got traveling capes for everyone.
Because fuck it.
Are we not gonna talk about the fact that the grumpy old troll just supposedly had some time travel capes, a method of time travel, just lying around under his bridge this entire time? I mean, Jesus Christ! No wonder he didn't want anyone going over his bridge. They might look over and see something. What, is he running an illegal drug cartel down there? Hey, Mr. Troll, look, I found a briefcase under your bridge. I'm gonna see what's in it. No, kid, no, stop! Oh boy, what is this right here that says cure for cat? You had this whole time? Yeah, the cure for... What the fuck, man? A lot of people could have used this. You had it this whole time. Guess it's time to time travel. With the time travel capes, Dora and Swiper travel back in time to the past. Oh, we got scammed by that fucking troll! We're in the same fucking spot! Nothing has changed! Time travel my ass! Whoa, what is this hairy little nutsack?
I'll never let anyone go over my bridge.
Get the fuck out of my way! Let me go through that bridge! As Dora and Swiper walk towards the Christmas forest of the past, Swiper tries swiping once again.
Look, there's a cow!
Why are these animals in the jungle? Why would a cow be in the jungle? But since he didn't swipe at all, Swiper gets an ornament on his Christmas card. But when they make it to the Christmas forest, they come across a bunch of familiar babies.
That's Isa when she was a baby. And Dingle too. What baby is this?
Really, Dora? You don't know your best friend as a baby? You idiot.
And what baby is this?
You're standing right next to him, Dora. You should know this shit. Stop asking me the most brain-dead fucking questions. Like, this is ridiculous. He's right next to you. And I don't mean the baby, I mean the guy who is the baby. Are we also not going to question why there's a bunch of babies in the middle of the fucking forest? Like, what's going on in this movie, man? This is messed up. But apparently it's been his blood since birth to swipe, because baby Swiper starts swiping all the baby's presents. Wow, those are the fakest cries I've ever heard in my life. To calm the babies down, Dora does a goofy little dance that I'm pretty sure is just the instructions on how to get off.
Can you wiggle? Wiggle! Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle! Now jiggle! Jiggle! Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle! Now sneeze! Achoo! Here's a song that'll make the babies giggle. So everybody, let's wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Wait, wiggle, jiggle, and then sneeze. Are we thinking the same thing? Holy shit, Dora, that's not appropriate. Swiper gets another ornament on his Christmas card.
Dora, I think I'm learning the spirit of Christmas.
What does getting ornaments on a Christmas card got to do with learning the spirit of Christmas? Like, this is the worst Christmas carol ever. Like, where's the Ghost of Christmas Future to just drop your ass in a grave?
But in the midst of handing back the gifts, Baby Swiper stole Swiper's time travel cape. And what I thought was going to happen was that Baby Swiper was going to shake that little cape and then have a little road trip through space and time, and then eventually will become the evil ruler of swiping. That would be awesome. But no, all he does is go up to Baby Swiper and is all like, "Bam! You don't do that! You're bam! No, I'm going to slap you on the hand! I don't want to do that to you, Baby Swiper, but I did! Bam! Damn!"
Oh, man!
His first words!
Dora and Swiper then travel a little further into the future where everyone is just slightly older, about toddler age, and once again, we see that everyone got a present of some kind.
And there's Toddler Benny with his toy car present. And Toddler Deco riding a new tricycle.
Wait a minute. So, Tico has a car in the rest of the series. So, how old are you all now? Like, and how old is Tico? Because, like, that motherfucker has his license. I am questioning this preschool show way too much.
Even Swiper got a present back then, which is a stuffed bunny that he still has to this day.
Oh no, we're about to hear a song from Swiper.
He's my funny bunny, my funny bunny, my funny bunny, my funny bunny. I'll hug you and I'll kiss you then. Every day I'm gonna spend with my funny bunny, funny bunny, funny bunny friend.
The things he's going to do to that bunny when he hits a certain age. That bunny is going to see some shit.
But then his swiping instincts kick back in, and Swiper starts stealing all the presents.
Wow, what a dick!
Ha ha ha! You'll never find him now!
Wait, what do you mean you'll never find them now? You threw behind the fucking bush! Wait, they're behind the bush! Bush light.
Which that's always bothered me about the whole idea of Swiper no swiping, because sometimes it'll work and it'll run off like a little bitch. But then sometimes it won't work and then it'll just like take their shit and then throw it off into a bush and run off. So I'm now just realizing that he's less of a swiper and more of a dickhead.
Come on, let's help Swiper find the presents!
Vámonos, muchachos!
Swiper goes looking for the presents.
Isa's bongo drum!
All right!
Go Swiper, it's a birthday. We're gonna party like it's Swiper's birthday. We don't give a fuck that it's your birthday.
Yay!
Little Swiper is looking at grown-up Swiper now like, wow, I grew up to be a bitch.
By the way, did anyone else realize that Toddler Boots was wearing overalls? I'll get more into this later on, but I'm just wondering, how the hell did he go from wearing clothes to walking around
In the nude!
Swiper receives his third ornament.
And the only way to get it is to go into the future when we're big kids. Yay!
What are you guys seeing? You ain't going anywhere. Dora and Swiper travel to the future where Dora is a teenager and there's no longer a Christmas party. And notice how I said that Dora is a teenager. This is where shit gets kind of confusing and we'll get more into it in just a minute. But we do get the most normal spoken sentence from Dora that I've ever heard.
Disculpa, Dora. This is hard to explain.
I'm not gonna lie, guys, that was kind of uncanny to listen to. And maybe it's because that doesn't sound like normal Dora.
This is hard to explain. Swiper is learning not to swipe on Christmas.
You see how she's like grabbing his hands and be like, right, Swiper? You're not gonna steal, right? Yes, Dora. Good. Now, as for you, older Dora.
Uh-oh. That sounds like
Black Swiper! Black Swiper?
That's racist!
No, it's actually Old Fart Swiper, which is really confusing because Swiper is an old man while all the others are just teenagers. Man, Fox Ears must be a bitch. Swiper attempts to use Swiper no swiping on his older self, but oh no, that bullshit don't work no more, and old Swiper steals Swiper's time travel cape. Man, he really sucks at holding on to that thing.
Well, you'll have to change your ways, Swiper.
I will change! I will change!
I'll open up my heart and I will share it any minute now. I will be born again.
After you got on the naughty list, you wouldn't stop swiping, no matter what.
So wait, there's a timeline where Dora never helped Swiper get off the naughty list. First off, that's a bitch move. Second, you're telling me that being put onto the naughty list fucked up Swiper this freaking badly? He does realize that after Christmas is over, I'm just assuming this is how it works, after Christmas is over, he is technically put back onto the nice list, but if he screws up again, he'll be put onto the naughty list. You could just change the arrows of your way, man. That's 1 year of no Christmas for you. I mean, you'll still have Christmas, just no presents. You don't need Christmas because, you don't need presents because you have the people around you that care about you. I think, does Swiper have a home? Holy shit, this got kind of depressing. But seriously, I blame it on Dora. She never thought once to help him. Bitch move, man, just bitch move. But since old Swiper stole Swiper's time travel cape, that means he can't go back home to the present. So they're gonna need some help. Why did I say that as if it was really freaking epic? It's Dora the Explorer.
Friends! It's Boots when he's older!
Nah. You got it all wrong. I'm not Boots anymore. I'm Galoshes. Fuck you two.
Amigos! I think I know who that is. Who's that?
Bitch, you just said you know who that is! Asking that question made you look so much freaking dumber! Dude, who is that? I don't know who that is, even though I know who that is! But here's what bothers me about this whole moment. First off, Boots went from wearing clothes to walking around
In the nude?
then back to wearing clothes. Now on top of that, he's also wearing pants. The problem here is that he's wearing pants. Now Benny...
Friends! And Benny and Issa!
I don't know what's worse, the fact that Benny has started wearing shirts or the fact that he's just straight shirt cock in it. Maybe it was required by law that he just started wearing shirts. But he's still shirt cocking it. And if you thought it was bad that Benny was doing it, Tigo is not only doing it as well, but he's fucking smiling about it. Tigo, stop it. Stop what you're doing. We know what you're doing. Jesus Christ, man, this is a kid's show. Benny's not gonna put it away unless you do it. Oh, and on top of it all, he's wearing an open vest, showing off his sexy, hunky squirrel abs. Yeah, you go get him, Tigo, my boy. Woo! Smile all you want. Actually, don't. Seriously, this is a kid's show. Put it away.
Who do we ask for help when we don't know which way to go?
Brad Pitt!
Who can help you say, hey, I figured out the way? What's our names? The maps! Say it again!
The maps!
We're the maps, we're the maps.
They're the maps, they're the maps.
We're the maps!
Damn right! They find out that old Swiper lives in the only castle nearby, so they head towards that. I mean, seriously, did you need to pull out the map for that? It's the only castle nearby. Obviously he lives there. What is his mortgage rate?
He unwraps the Christmas presents and throws the wrappers on the ground.
I threw it on the ground.
Wow, it's so big.
That's what she said! They go inside and head upstairs to old Swiper's room where they try to find all their belongings, including Swiper's cape.
That's my baseball hat that old Swiper swiped.
I mean, how else would he have stolen it from you? Just yanked it away? No, that motherfucker swiped.
We've really got to find his cape so he can get home.
We can't give up.
I already did it at the 1 minute mark.
Swiper gets his cape back and him and Dora head back home to the present, leaving old Swiper to die alone. No, seriously, that's legit what happens. Watch for yourself.
Gee, I don't want to end up like him. All alone on Christmas with no friends.
That's pretty fucked up right there, man. He could die any moment. And just gonna let him die alone. You guys suck. You pussies. Just so fucking worried about getting on the goddamn naughty list.
We made it back.
Oh, boo! Boo! Who invited the grumpy old troll? He wasn't invited. Dora and Swiper make it back to the present, and just in time for Santa to hand out the Christmas presents.
I think everyone got a present.
Brutes, you dick!
I got all the ornaments, but I still didn't get the star.
Santa was just fucking with him this entire time. He's like, oh yeah, I just needed to give out this Christmas card. I was hoping you could find the ornaments for it. It's kind of important.
Swiper, we'd all like to share our presents with you.
Really?
How about the fact that you're all together on Christmas is a Christmas present enough? Like, I mean, that would be a good message. You don't need presents on Christmas. But, you know, it's for 3-year-olds, so they're just like,
Oh boy, toys! Toys, I want toys!
We want to share because we care about you, Swiper.
Since fucking when? Every day you're just like, Swiper, stop, Swiper! That never was a sign that you cared about him, you bitch!
You do?
Yeah, sure we do.
Of course we care.
Oh, fuck you all! They said sure we care about you. Not a, yeah, absolutely. No, it's just a sure we care about you. Like, whatever. I mean, tomorrow you're gonna start swiping from us again, so no, just fuck you, Swiper. To get the star on the tree on his card, Swiper decides to do one last good deed for Dora by sharing the bunny he had as a kid.
Swiper, I can't take your bunny.
Well, can I share the bunny with you?
That's a great idea, Swiper.
Also, thank Christ, this is like the only thing I freaking own. I don't have a house or anything. All I have is this bunny, man. Like, what do you think I eat at night? I just gnaw on his ear.
It feels good to share on Christmas.
I thought it was Nacho Taco Tuesday or whatever the fuck they called it.
The Christmas tree star. Yay!
Yeah. Santa shows back up at the Christmas party to let Swiper know that he is now off the naughty list.
Wow! Santa brought me a whole bag full of presents. I'm off the naughty list. I'm off the naughty list.
So he gave, like, all of Dora's friends one present, and he gave Swiper a sack full? Santa might actually be running a fucking sweatshop or something. Like, at this point, I wouldn't be shocked because, what the hell, man?
We did it!
They start singing the We Did It song, and it was around this point where I had a legit huge realization about all the events that just played out. Holy shit, guys. I just realized something. So, when they were back in time and, like, the future and stuff, did you realize the only one that didn't show up was the big red chicken?
Did he fucking die? Oh my god, this got kind of dark. The big red chicken fucking died. Oh my god. I shouldn't be laughing at that. Oh my god, that's terrible. Where's the scene where they're visiting his grave? This might be the greatest movie of all time. Dora's Christmas Carol Adventure. I can't believe it.
And yes, it is true that the grumpy old troll wasn't there either, but that makes more sense because his name is the grumpy old troll. So it kind of makes sense that he might be dead in the future because he was a child when everyone else were infants. But as for my man, Big Red C, gotta pour one out for him, man.
Amaze, great, how sweet the sound. This is a G, baby. I thought this was. This is an S. Then a rich like me. I can hear my monitor now. I used to hit that note. Come on, son. Gonna give it to me. There was love and now.
Big Red C, I miss you, man. Love you more. Woo! You're great.
I got beer on my floor.
And that, my dear elves, is how my story ends.
Yay! Santa, can we go home? No! Fuck you!
And what part of the story did you like the best?
The scene where they said, like, how to get hard. You wiggle it, you jiggle it, then it spits. That one elf, his eyes are way too close to each other. Like, holy shit. Like, he's nearly like Sonic the Hedgehog eyes. So that was Dora's Christmas Carol Adventure. I mean, guys, it's Dora. I'm not gonna really hate on it that bad. I mean, yeah, I don't like Dora, but at the same time, it's like, it's harmless. Little kids will enjoy it. That's, probably the same reaction you're gonna get out of me anytime I review something of this, like, Like, anything for little kids, that's probably the reaction you're gonna get out of me, unless it's legit bad or sending bad messages to kids. But hey, if you guys really like this video, and it does really damn well, I'll look over more Dora the Explorer, especially since she took on the Legion of Swipers. I'm not making that up. I found that and I was all like, oh, that's a video right there.
You see who that is? Huh? It's your mom!
Why do I do this to myself, I wonder? I wonder this question every day of my entire life. But then I remember why I do it.
For the fans!
It's everyone's most anticipated movie review from my dumbass of the year, Gabby's Dollhouse the movie. DreamWorks' fourth film this year that is based off their popular Netflix kids series of the same name. Yes, of the same name, I tell you, of the same name. Okay, but in all seriousness, I know you guys absolutely love it when I review these kinds of movies, but you do realize that I do not have a desire to watch crap like this. I'm 21 goddamn years old. I should be going to see one battle after another. But again,
for the fans!
So in this movie, Gabby's prized dollhouse ends up in the hands of, what the fuck, is that Kristen Wiig? Yep. And that's not even the most out of nowhere casting in this movie. So Gabby must embark on an adventure to reunite the Gabby cats and retrieve her beloved dollhouse before it's too late. Oh boy, I'm so excited! So, when it comes to Gabby's Dollhouse, the series, I have no knowledge of it whatsoever. Mostly because I'm an adult man, I have no kids, so I don't have really a reason to watch this crap. It came out way past my time of watching preschool shows, and I have no little sisters or cousins who would be watching this either. But look at me now! I am now 21 years old, running a YouTube channel where people request I watch this kind of crap. Yep. Freaking Pete. Can't you guys request something like, I don't know, Scott Pilgrim? I think that would be a fun video to do. Fucking love Scott Pilgrim. But no, we gotta talk about Gabby. Gabby and the cats. But no matter how much I was dreading it and did not want to go see it, I went and saw the Gabby's Dollhouse movie in theaters for the sake of the review and, well, let's just say it together, because I had the balls, the gonads, the testiculars to go see Gabby's Dollhouse the movie, because all the big name film critics on YouTube with all the subscribers and all the fans avoid these movies like the goddamn plague. And I would love to do that too, but I don't. And you want to know why? Because I know what the audience wants. And your Lord and Savior, Trev of Trev's Movies, will deliver. I say unto thee, do subscribe for the good deed I have done, because I want to see the Gabby's Dollhouse movie when they wouldn't. Whoa! And on a side note, I already had people asking me when I was going to see this movie and how they were so excited for my review and all that. So now that I have seen what is to be Martin Scorsese's new all-time favorite movie because, you know, absolute cinema, I can safely say with the biggest smile on my face that the Gabby's Dollhouse movie is 100% without a doubt. It's just, I didn't know what you were expecting me to say. This is not a terrible movie. This is not one of the worst movies of the year or even the decade. It is exactly what you expect it to be. This is a movie made for 5-year-old girls, and they are absolutely gonna eat this movie up and love the entire experience of seeing it in a theater. Now, as a grown-ass man in his early 20s, it's definitely something I never need to see again, but I didn't find it completely unbearable, and it's definitely not the worst kids movie I've watched in my entire YouTube career. But I'm not gonna act like it's particularly good. This isn't a movie that's gonna send bad messages to kids or some brain rot bullcrap that they'll watch on their iPad that has no substance. It is literally the sheer definition of a 90-minute distraction. It is a movie that you can turn on for your kids while you do work around the house or maybe babysit. There's almost no in between. But with that said, this is still a movie review, and I still have to tell you what works and what doesn't about this movie. And hey, just because I said this movie was tolerable enough, doesn't mean that there aren't still parts of it that were kind of annoying. Yeah, so one thing I was not aware of going into this movie was that it is sometimes an interactive film where Gabby will ask the audience to do something to help her on her adventure. Whether it be pinching her ears, helping Gabby find a certain house, or even helping her and her friends through the magic of song. Same studio that released Puss in Boots: The Last Wish and The Wild Robot, everybody. This isn't a preschooler movie like Paw Patrol the movie, but more like the freaking Oogie Loves, with less perverted cowboys.
Do you like bubbles?
Yeah!
Well, gosh, are you in the right place? Walk this way.
Note to self, drunk reaction. And I'll be honest, every time Gabby did ask the audience for help, I did sink in my seat quite a bit. But honestly, it doesn't happen as often as you might think. Actually, after a while, it starts to feel like some kind of pointless add-on because there are so many scenes where she is clearly in some kind of danger, but she does not bother asking the audience for help when she clearly needs it. Also, what happens if we don't answer? Does Gabby just die or something? But on top of this being an interactive movie, this is also a freaking musical. Oh, does my luck just keep getting better? And as the songs go, it's not the worst musical I've ever seen, especially when it comes to kids' movies, but the songs, of course, are forgettable as all hell, and not really something your kids are going to be asking to play in the car. Or maybe they will, prove me wrong if you have kids. There are really only two I could think of that stood out. One being about a kaleidoscope, which was fine, I guess, and another one, I am not making this up by the way, there is a song that plays in the background really freaking quickly that goes skibbity meow. What the fuck are we doing, DreamWorks? Are you serious? You're actually making me think, hey, Trolls was not all that bad now, was it? Should I even mention that they also play the Gummy Bear song at one point? What the hell is going on this year? Lilo and Stitch is still playing Uptown Funk, and Gabby's Dollhouse is playing fucking Gummy Bear. It is 2025! Jesus Christ! Except I will say to this movie's credit, that doesn't really feel that out of place for something like this. I guess I will also say that this would be a great movie on LSD because there is so much shit in this movie that they do not explain that really needed to be explained. The movie opens up with Gabby's grandma building the dollhouse with all the little characters when Gabby was much younger, and she tells Gabby, hey, all you gotta do is pinch your ear and hold on to your little toy, and she shrinks down into the animated form with no explanation of any kind. So it is never explained how they have magic, how the Dollhouse cats are magic, how the Dollhouse cats can just bring anything to life, or even what kind of Houdini shit Gabby's grandma put in that thing. My best guess is that she bought the dollhouse off the black market and then just decided to paint it like a little girl's dollhouse. Or a better question, where the hell is Gabby's parents in all of this? Because, slight spoilers, but the movie does wrap up with setting up that there might be a spin-off with a certain character. So yeah, I really need to get this through your heads. The only reason you should watch this as an adult with no kids, unless you're in my position, is if you're baked as shit. The movie does have this message about growing up and how you stop playing with your toys, and while it's a good message and done well here for a movie like this, it has been done to death, and there is this little film series called Toy Story that does it so much better. I bring this up because, forget what anyone says, if I had that possessed little dollhouse, I'd be hanging out in that thing no matter what age I was. Hell, I'd probably live there. The roommates might be a little much, but I don't see any bills I'd be having to pay. Also, it has its own self-driving car. Fuck it, this sounds awesome. I also want to bring up that if you saw the trailer, you might be led to believe that Christian Wiig is the villain of this movie, and that's not actually true at all. And I'm so glad it's not true because this leads to the best character in the movie, That being Jason Mantzoukas. Yeah, I was not aware at all that he was in this movie. But the reason he is the best character in this thing is because, well, it's Jason Mantzoukas. Of course, the character, voiced by Jay Zarian, Rick Flaherty, and Bill Zarian, is going to be the best character in whatever movie he's in. But probably the weirdest part of this movie is his vocal performance, because he weirdly gives it his all in this thing. As if someone really needed to be like, okay, who's gonna tell him that this is not invincible? As for any other positives I actually have, compared to the images and clips I've seen of the TV show, the animation is actually really good, and even tries out some other animation styles, like with these wooden characters that have CG stop motion looks to them. I also got the smallest of chuckles from one of those characters, because he was clearly baked as shit. If you end up going to see the movie, you'll know exactly which one I'm talking about. Aside from just Jason Mantzoukas, all the actors do a good job with what they're given, and I can tell that this show actually means a lot to the girl playing Gabby. But I will say that it will be pretty funny when she does get older and moves away from this show, because it will completely defeat the entire message of this movie about growing up and whatnot. And again, it's got some good messages for kids, and I even think some adults can get something out of said message. Seriously, how many of us watched Toy Story 3 as an adult and immediately regretted giving up our toys? This movie surprisingly is going to do the same thing. Also, this is the first time ever that I went to see a movie in theaters and they left the lights on through the entire freaking thing. Look, I was gonna say something, but not only was it funny, but me and my friend already had to go out twice to ask them to start the actual movie and turn on the freaking picture. Oh yeah, you thought I went to watch this shit alone? Hell no! That review will be coming out very soon as well. But in the end, Gabby's Dollhouse the movie is made for a certain demographic that I am clearly not a part of, but I'm not gonna sit here and go on some kind of stupid rant of how awful it is. It's not like the Paw Patrol movie where it's actually decent for what it is, or like the Ryan's World movie where it's a legit awful movie and stuff's going on behind the scenes. It's a movie for little girls that adults will tolerate at best and go on about their day once it's over. If you have young daughters under the age of 5, take them to go see it if they want to go see it. Anyone who is over that age can just skip this one, unless you decide to go watch it with your dumb buddies while tripping balls. Or, hell, beat them over the head with a bag of sugar. It's pretty much the same experience. At the end of the day, this movie isn't meant for me or really anyone watching this video. It is for little girls and they will love it. That is it. As for me though, it very much just flew in one ear and out the other. I'm gonna give Gabby's Dollhouse the movie a C-. Did I really just review this and grade it while wearing cat ears? This video better get a lot of views and subscribers. But hey, I'd like to see any of the big name film critics on YouTube try and do what I just did. And I mean an actual review and not just saying, oh, it's a kid's movie or it's for little girls. I mean an actual review saying what's good about it, what's wrong with it, and all of that. Pinch on my left ear, pinch on my right. Grab Stitch's hand and hold on tight. Ooh.
So, I noticed at the end of the movie when they told you to hold your hand to the person that you love that you didn't even bother looking over to hold my hand. Do you not?
No, I don't. I don't love you. YouTubers aren't your friends. YouTubers aren't your friends.
Son of a bitch.
It's time to get tiny. Let's get the dollhouse back. We're leaving the planet. Oh, this is awesome! You can come. My hair. My tushy. My fashion. Oh, wait. Kitty, scratch that. I look fabulous.
Okay, so we saw it, or better yet, I saw it, and I dragged Bryan with me.
Yep.
So, you have any knowledge of Gabby's Dollhouse whatsoever?
No.
Neither do I, really. I know nothing about this show. This was basically my introduction. I will say the thing that kind of shocked the shit out of me, though, is that this show's only like 5 years old, and it's already about to start its 12th season, apparently. I'm like, why the fuck is it taking so long for like Stranger Things and Wednesday and all these shows? But Gabby's Dollhouse is already on its 12th season with a freaking movie in theaters now.
Yep, we gotta wait 2 years for seasons of like any other show, and it's only 8 episodes. I don't know how many episodes there are of Gabby's Dollhouse, but
I don't either. But
It's-
like it's probably because the animation's really cheap and yeah.
I mean, it pretty much looks like Coco Melon. That's
on
pretty much.
the levels of that. Which I don't know what you're gonna say about this movie, but the one thing I will say immediately is that seeing the animation of the TV series, the animation in this is actually really good.
Yeah, it was actually really well done.
It's DreamWorks
and,
anime.
I noticed that like they even use like different styles, like a more choppy style for like whoever the garden gnome type of people were.
Yeah, like stop motion.
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of looks like stop motion. It probably wasn't actually stop
No.
motion. I doubt they did that much effort for Gabby's stuff.
No,
But, you
like,
know.
but like for the movie, the animation is pretty good, and it was funny how they play the DreamWorks logo at the beginning. We were looking at each other like, better movie. It's like Shrek, Wild Robot, Puss in Boots, and it's like, what?
See, DreamWorks was kind of like on the up and up after Puss in Boots and Wild Robot. And, you know, I know some people are mixed about Shrek 5, but, you know, it's another Shrek movie. I don't know what they're doing here.
Speaking of Shrek, he makes a cameo in this movie.
Because this is on a whole other level. It puts every other DreamWorks movie to shame.
What?
Yeah. Okay, so I actually am a film major and I have a degree in cinematic arts, so I know a thing or two about movies, okay? And this, every once in a while, you have like in a movie that's just like so exceptional in like a world of movies that are good but not great. And Gabby's Dollhouse is one of those movies that are just huge exceptions to the rule.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah. What's the confusion?
I mean, it was fine for a movie for 5-year-old girls.
Dude, you don't understand peak, okay? Because
hey, I understand peak. I saw a Minecraft movie 2 nights in a row in theaters, packed house, people losing their goddamn minds. That was peak.
See, unfortunately, this Gabby's Dollhouse was a film that was designed to have a packed audience. They wanted everybody to sing and to dance and do all this stuff, but unfortunately, the turnout was just lackluster, and I think it's a real shame that more people didn't come see this wonderful film.
Wonderful.
Yeah, wonderful.
Did we watch the same movie?
I'm pretty sure I saw you in the theater.
I mean, clear. I will say this. You seemed more into it than I was. Like, there was a song about, like, singing and snapping and clapping and all that. And you were, like, kind of going along with it, but, like, trying not to be, like, too, like, obnoxious or anything.
Look, bangers are bangers, okay? When they tell you to clap, you know, like, I consider myself a free thinker, right? But when the cha-cha slide comes on...
When did that happen?
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, hypothetically. Like, when the cha-cha slide comes on, and they tell you to, like, do all the different dance moves, you gotta do it. And this is the same principle here. I did think it was strange that they said, like, a clap, and then they went and clapped twice. That was a little odd. It's one of my personal problems with the movie, but overall I thought it was...
Your problem is that they clapped twice instead of once.
That's right.
Okay. I like Chumsley, whatever his name was. That's a positive I have.
Jason Mantzoukas really brought us all into this role. I mean...
Yeah,
if you've seen Invincible, you know that man could voice act really well, and he did, dare I say, even better.
Better than Invincible.
That's right.
Big Mouth, Close Enough. All these.
Anything's better than Big Mouth.
Okay, I actually do like Big Mouth. Oh, screw you!
This guy hates Gabby's Dollhouse and likes Big Mouth. Why do you guys even watch this guy?
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
It's like now, okay, look at that now. Now my subscriber count's going down because I like Big Mouth, but didn't care for Gabby's Dollhouse. Or
like One Battle After Another is coming out this weekend as well. And a lot of people are speculating that it's going to get a lot of Oscar buzz, maybe potentially take home some awards. Paul Thomas Anderson's overdue, people are saying. But I really think that Gabby's Dollhouse really, if the Oscars know what they're doing, should get a lot of nominations. I mean, I haven't seen that captivating of a lead performance since Ice Cube in War of the Worlds earlier this year.
Bitch! Get out the way!
is it because she talked to you and told you what to do throughout the movie?
What?
Is it because she told you what to do throughout the movie? Like, pinch ear and then slap yourself or whatever.
Look, as someone who enjoys the Deadpool movies, I like when the characters talk to me, okay? It's pretty fun.
Except Deadpool's not coming up to you and he was like, can you help us save the day in the whole entire multiverse?
Honestly, that'd be really funny if he did.
It would be pretty good.
If that happens in Doomsday.
Oh my God.
You can quote me. All right?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. In my personal opinion, this movie was...
I'm sorry, I'm breaking character.
God, I know you're breaking character.
Okay. Now where were we? Yes, Gabby's Dollhouse. Wonderful film.
No, you could cut the act. Like, what did you really think of the movie?
It was all right. Look, it's made for 5-year-olds, and if you're 5, you're probably gonna like it, because I mean, and at least it actually tried to have like a story and themes and like a message to it, but it's a message that was done better in Toy Story 2.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is like one thing that does work is the message, except it's been done to death in other movies.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of the story with Jason Mantzoukas' character is kind of like Jessie from Toy Story 2, where she was put in a box and she like ended up. I mean, Kristen Wiig is basically Al from Al's Toy Barn mixed with like
except less
the girl who owned Jessie originally, and it's it's kind of like that for like a different generation, but with how well the Toy Story movies stand the test of time. I mean, we were just showing at our theater here the original Toy Story for the 30th anniversary, and I mean it's been done before, but I'm not going to say it's a bad concept for a theme, for a message, but it's not quite as obnoxious as like Dora.
No.
It's like, can you find the whatever? And it's like,
you know how many times
in plain sight.
You know what's funny is like at the beginning of the movie where she's like, oh my God, I don't know where the dollhouse is. Can you guys help me? Pinch my ear and slink da. Like, I was like, okay, there's so many instances where she's in some kind of danger where I'm all like, why is she not doing that now? I mean, I'm glad she isn't, because let's be honest, it was kind of embarrassing to go to this, especially since there was like 4 other people in the theater with kids. Like, we probably got some looks.
Yeah, there was a moment towards the end where this little girl with like the official, not like, we just have some basic cat ears. This girl had like the legit Gabby's Dollhouse ears. And she comes up and she kind of looks at us like, aren't you guys a little old to be in this? But the message of the movie, you're never too old to stop playing. And so if anybody wants to give us crap for going to see Gabby's Dollhouse, that's not what Gabby would want.
No.
It's not what Gabby would want.
No.
You know?
Gabby wants you to play forever and ever
and ever
and ever and ever. Can we talk about the Dollhouse in general? Like, where did all this magic bullshit come from? Like, how did that grandma like create this?
That's a good question. Maybe the show talks about that. I don't really know.
No, because I haven't seen the show, but I'm just going to assume it like immediately gets into, hi, I'm Gabby. Let's play together. Pinch, and like dance and sing.
Yeah.
And I feel like they never explain it, especially since it's a show for like 3-year-olds.
Probably not. I mean, there was never really lore to Barney.
No, but like,
Grant, I'm sorry if you're watching this video right now and you're going to be like, Bryan, fuck you. There is lore to Barney. I'm sorry. I tried.
Well, there might even be lore to Baby Shark, but the fans really think I give a shit, and I don't.
Yeah, you might get some hate comments from hardcore Gabby's Dollhouse fans.
If that exists, I swear to God.
But you never know. I am surprised that Matty Matheson made an appearance. Matty Matheson, of course, from The Bear. He plays Fack. And the thing with him is, unless I'm mistaken, I think he's a chef and not an actor, which is why he's on the show about a restaurant.
Maybe that's why he was the Cookie Monster.
So now he's the cookie guy. Cookie Bobby?
Yeah, Cookie Bobby.
Yeah, I almost said Cookie Bobby. He played Cookie Bobby.
But back to the Dollhouse, like, she gives... So the movie starts off with, like, a young Gabby, her grandma... That was her grandma, right? Or her...
I guess?
Her relative...
Gigi sounds like her grandma.
Her Gigi or whatever. Anyway, it starts off young Gabby, the grandma's making the dollhouse with all the little characters and stuff. And like, she tells her, hey, when you pinch your ears and grab onto the hand of your stuffed toy, something will happen. And I'm like, if I was that age and that just happened, I'd be freaking the fuck out. I'd be like, what the fuck just happened? Grandma, why?
Yeah. You know, I noticed that during the road trip sequence.
Are we going to talk about?
They went to Area 51.
Yeah!
And discovered the aliens. And then they went gambling, which is actually the same plot as Venom: The Last Dance. Which I
oh my God, it is! I didn't even take it.
Yeah, and they're driving in like a little hippie van, too. Like they're driving in like the Little Miss Sunshine van, the yellow van. Yeah, and
no, I love how they visit Area 51, but then as they like go along to like other locations, like the aliens are still following them and pick up the little blue one. And then that's also where they meet Shrek at one point.
They do meet Shrek. They probably go to Universal.
Yeah,
something.
probably.
I don't know if that's where you meet Shrek, but
yeah. There's also one part during their little trip where they fly off the damn road. Did you see that one?
I did see that. Yeah, they jumped pretty high. I mean, it was like a Mario Kart jump.
Yeah.
You know, and especially I noticed that like the Dollhouse did that too in the scene where it's like rolling down San Francisco.
Mm-hmm. No. Cat Francisco.
Cat Francisco. My mistake. Gabby's Dollhouse fans, don't come for my throat. But you know, funnily enough, there's a Mario Kart course called Toad Harbor. It's in Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It's based off San Francisco, as is Cat Francisco, of course. I did notice that there were a couple of like overhead skyline shots where the pink bridge is just not there.
Oh, really? I didn't catch that.
Yeah, but you know, I guess they thought the audience wouldn't notice. Which is weird because if they were filming on location in Cat Francisco, that you'd think it would be there, but I don't know. But either way, you know, I thought that the alien subplot would have been an interesting movie in its own right.
There was one thing in this movie. I really wish I remember what it was. I wish I wrote it down. Like, I was like, man, I want to see that plot. No, I know exactly what it was.
Yeah.
Where like they have a backstory. There's this character played by Jason Mantzoukas named Chumsley or Chungli, something like
that. He's an orange cat.
Yeah, this little orange cat, and like he was the stuffed toy of the supposed villain Vera, who is Kristen Wiig in this movie.
Yeah.
And they show the backstory of how they used to play together. It was the When She Loved Me scene from Toy Story 2, basically. Yeah. And like when he comes to life, it's kind of like the opening of Ted or whatever. And I was like, man, I just want to see the Chumley movie where it turns into like a horror version of Ted. Like it even starts off with the parents freaking out like, oh my God!
Yeah.
That would have been
kind of like when whenever like Barney would like go from plushie to like big dinosaur.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
He would jump scare like all the kids. Like that's kind of what it was reminded me of. And I feel like Gabby's is probably like Barney for the modern kids. Although I know there's also a Barney reboot.
I feel like cursed, I don't know if I go that far exactly, but maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never seen the show, so I couldn't tell you.
Either way, I noticed that Gabby made a mention of her first movie. Threatening that a sequel might come into existence.
Kind of like how
So, same time next year.
I hope not. Like, no offense, but like, I hope that we don't get a sequel to this.
I mean, I don't know what the turnout's been like, but
well, it's only Thursday, so we won't know till Sunday.
That is true.
Like, who knows? Maybe this will be DreamWorks' biggest hit or their lowest hit. I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to know.
But like, okay, I keep bringing up the damn Dollhouse, but like, what did the grandma use to make that thing? Because like, that thing's like, okay, so there's this whole message about like, you're gonna grow up, you're gonna stop playing or whatever. Be like, if I had this fucking Dollhouse, I would never stop playing with this fucking thing. Like, hell, I could live in this damn thing.
Yeah, I mean, real estate is not cheap. You could literally just like pinch, and then like house.
Yeah, boom.
You know, like it already has food. Mm-hmm. It has like all the stuff you need, and you'd have roommates who would probably be a little annoying on the day-to-day, but it'd be fine.
Plus, you'll have Chumsley. I actually did like Chumsley.
Yeah, Chumsley was the weird thing about the movie that I didn't really anticipate was like that Jason Mantzoukas and Kristen Wiig actually like tried to give like good performances.
Yeah.
And they do for the most part, but they didn't need to try that hard.
You know,
especially Jason Mantzoukas. He did not need to be that like passionate in his line delivery.
No.
For a movie for preschoolers.
No. But I will say, like, it looked like a movie that would be amazing on LSD, which is funny because one point Kristen Wiig asks her cat where's her catnip at.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like when Puss in Boots had that, and it was like drugs.
Exactly.
Fairy Tale Police arrested him or something.
Hey, little orange cat has catnip. This movie also has a little orange cat in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So DreamWorks is, I guess, ripping themselves off.
Exactly. I will also say, like, another issue I have with this movie is like a lot of it really just flew in one ear and out the other.
Yeah. I also weirdly felt the runtime.
I really felt the runtime.
I remember seeing that it was almost an hour 40, and that seems a little long for
like
a film made for little kids with not a huge attention span.
Yeah, which is funny because the little girl you were talking about that was in front of us with the cat ears, like she was all like dancing and happy about it at the beginning, but like she didn't move a muscle until the end when they were like telling everyone to get out of their seats and help.
Yeah, I noticed there was like a, Mom, when this is over, can we blah, 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 and it's like, oh, she is mentally checked out of
I'm like, if this movie was like 80 minutes, that's fine, but like an hour and 40 minutes is way too long for this.
It's pretty long.
Yeah.
Which I thought was...
I don't think Dogman was that long, and that...
Probably not. I never saw Dogman, but...
That one was... I actually liked that one a little bit.
I mean, it looked pretty fun.
Yeah.
And I like the Captain Underpants movie.
Captain Underpants is like criminally underrated.
It never got a sequel. I was really hoping it would.
Well, we were giving crap to Gabby saying like, this is my first movie, when that movie was actually called the first
epic movie.
Yep.
And then it just...
Yeah.
It's a shame. I know it got a Netflix show. Speaking of DreamWorks and Netflix shows.
I wonder if they got 12 seasons.
I don't know.
But like, I think it really started to drag once they got into like the Cookie Candy Land or whatever.
A little bit.
I was like, okay, we can wrap this up a lot quicker then.
Yeah. I also thought that the subplot with the Kitty Scouts was
I forgot
a strange.
You know, it's funny, like they show the one at the beginning and then I completely forgot about them until they showed right back up.
And then they show up and they attempt extortion. And when that fails, they do straight up like breaking, entering, home invasion.
Yeah.
And they just start messing with Kristen Wiig's stuff until she just like pays them to leave.
Yeah.
Which I'm curious about the ethics of the Kitty Scouts.
Yeah.
I know in sales they often say don't take no for an answer, but that's kind of pushing it to like go inside.
Yeah, they were going to destroy her fucking house.
Yeah, that was kind of strange.
Do you also notice Did you also notice that really no one else in Cat Francisco was like wearing cat ears, or there was not much cat themed stuff?
Yes, I noticed that was a little bit.
Gabby kind of just stood out like a sore thumb.
Because Gabby, when they're like driving to Gigi's house, Gabby looks at the audience and is like, "I'll let you guys know which house is hers," and it's like normal house, and then it's a house that's shaped like a pink,
like
and
the
blue
dollhouse, actually.
Dollhouse, and it's got a cat on the top, and it's like, oh, I wonder which one Gigi lives in.
Oh no, that's Sally from next door. Mine's over here, and it's like a shed.
Now that would have been funny if they had been like the one that really, really looked like Gigi's house wasn't, but it was weird because I noticed that some of the jokes, and I can't even think of an example off the top of my head, but there are some of them that I'm like, 3-year-olds aren't gonna understand what that means.
I mean, there was never a joke where I was all like, that might be a little too much for kids.
Like there was nothing like, dirty adult jokes or anything like that.
Maybe
but
the
there was
catnip bit.
Yeah, but like Jason Mantzoukas, there's a fart joke with him, right? And then he mentions, I have indigestion. Do you think 3-year-olds know what that word means?
Have you ever seen the Oogie Loves?
I have not seen the Oogie Loves.
You should watch a video on the Oogie Loves, because if I remember correctly, there's like a part where they're like talking to a bird or whatever, and she's like, she's got a bad back and cataracts.
Yeah. See, those are the jokes that they put in for the adults.
Oh, yeah, and then there's also a scene where he literally was like fake stripping. Like, he's wearing a little bow, Jason Mantzoukas' cat is wearing a little bow tie, and he's like, he's like taking it off. He's like, I'm naked, bitches!
Yeah, and then we did see like one of the cat's like butt because it got toasted by the fire. I think it was.
I mean, that's fine. It was a little cupcake
cat.
Yeah.
I mean, it's literally a cupcake.
I mean, I will also say this, since everyone's probably wondering, this is not as bad as Ryan's World, where, like, here's the thing. Ryan's World, like, aside from the fact that it's a movie for little kids, like, I don't remember it sending any bad messages, but it was just a poorly made movie, and it's like one of those things where when you know what goes on behind the scenes, that makes it even worse.
Yeah, there's not... With Gabby, she's old enough to where there's not, like, any sort of potential child exploitation going on. And
not really,
I never
no.
saw the Ryan's World movie.
Don't.
But I know enough about the YouTube channel to where I get, like, a bad vibe from, like, the parents in those videos of, like...
Yeah.
It's really weird.
Yeah,
with Ryan.
But, like, nothing... There was nothing, like, offensive about this movie, or really where...
I mean, it's literally rated G, which is kind of rare nowadays to see a movie that's rated G.
Yeah, rare for that, rare for DreamWorks.
Yeah. It's also rarer nowadays to see live action DreamWorks, because they did live action stuff back in the day. Like, DreamWorks did Tropic Thunder, of all things.
Oh, I thought you were saying like DreamWorks Animation, because I'm like, the only thing they've done is How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah,
new
but
one.
it's really, like, DreamWorks has done live action before, and now they're really, like, they're kind of bringing it back with you know, stealing Disney's ideas of remaking all their old movies in live action.
But also this movie, like, it has good messages. There's no like really bad messages or whatever. I did kind of laugh, like chuckle at myself a little bit when Gabby was like, or not Gabby, goddammit, Jason Mantzoukas' cat was like, you're gonna grow up and be old one day and not want to play, and her reaction is just like just runs away crying.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do something, Jesus.
Yeah, he really, like, did some emotional damage to Kristen Wiig.
Yeah.
And to
to
Gabby, because Gabby was clearly going into the movie. She was clearly experiencing a lot of, like, existentialism about growing up.
Yeah.
Which themes that, again, Toy Story 3 did.
Which I will say,
but
between movies like this and Toy Story, they kind of fuck with you a little bit. It's like, oh my God, what about that toy I had when I was a kid? Like,
no, you think about, it's hard to not think about the toys that you have in the box in the basement.
Yeah, especially after like Toy Story 3.
Yeah. Yeah, and in fact, a lot of the Toy Story figures of mine are still in the basement in the box.
It's gonna be like that scene.
Jesse is probably singing "When Somebody Loved Me" from my basement right now. But you know,
it's like that scene in the first one where they're in the truck and like he pushes RC out and they're like, "Get him!" That's gonna happen to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. But you know, Gabby seems like she's gonna like be cognizant of what the little cat toys want, and they even kind of teased a doghouse at the end.
No. They tease that she's gonna have a little sister, and that's probably it's probably gonna be a spin-off where they do little sister and she's like the dog version.
Yeah, because they built like a doghouse, and so I didn't, I guess that'll probably be pretty popular. Maybe that'll get a movie.
I didn't even know how popular this was until after I did the trailer video a few months back, and I was going to like Walmart and whatever, and I kept seeing like merch and stuff. I was like, oh, I guess this is a pretty popular show.
Yeah, I mean, we're just behind with what the kids like.
Yeah, I didn't know how popular this was. Like, this is way past my time, way past my little brother's time. Like, he at least watched Paw Patrol, so I was aware of what Paw Patrol was and who the characters were. This, nothing. And yeah, I was just like, I don't know how any of this works. There's one part, I kind of mentioned this to you. It's at the beginning where she's like the little animated version and her grandma shows up and is like, Gabby, where are you? And she just pops up behind her and I was just waiting her to pop her.
Yeah, like you got to be careful sneaking up on people like that, because you could get like hurt,
That happened with me and my brother once. He jumped out of the stairs and scared me. I punched him.
Yeah. If Gabby's Dollhouse was
don't punch your siblings,
was trying to be, more realistic, that would have happened. But you got to keep it G. There's no fighting in it.
There were a few parts in this movie where I was writing a much darker.
Weirdly,
violent.
some of the existentialism in it seems a little much for a G-rated movie. But
yeah,
I guess again, Toy Story is G too.
Yeah, and they had the fucking furnace scene.
Yeah, And the thing that was interesting was Kristen Wiig wasn't really the main villain.
No, she
so
wasn't
much
even like
as
really a
Jason
villain.
Mantzoukas' cat was the villain.
No, because like if you watch the trailer, it kind of seemed like Gabby saw her and she's all like, "I'm stealing your shit, bye."
Yeah.
But really, she doesn't like know who she is. It's just like she shows up at her house and is like looking for a dollhouse.
Yeah. Yeah, she just wanted to buy a dollhouse because like she's a collector of artifacts and
cat stuff.
Because she's a crazy cat lady and she has an actual cat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then
and they do like a yoga competition.
Yeah, that was a little weird.
And that was kind of strange.
I was kind of bored. Were you?
Yeah. I mean, I kind of anticipated that maybe happening because we're just not the right age.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I could see being like really like drawn into it if you're like the right age, until like maybe the runtime drags a little bit. But
yeah, again, don't you just love when you go into the theater and you see someone and they think you're going to see one thing and you got to tell them, no, I'm going to Gabby's Dollhouse, which is exactly what happened to me.
Yeah, we could have seen one battle after another, but
here's the thing. I almost saw it this afternoon, but I passed out at home.
Yeah.
But then I was all like, I don't know. Do you want to? I didn't know if you wanted to do a double feature or not because
that would have been insane.
Yeah,
but
that's not the weirdest double feature I've ever done. One time I saw Bones and All, which is a movie about cannibalism. And,
yeah.
And then Disney's Strange World.
I forgot about Strange World.
Yeah, because I don't even remember that movie. I just remember it being not very good. Any final thoughts on this? Because I'm running out of stuff to say.
Yeah, I'm kind of running out of stuff. Either way, I mean, if you are somebody who is watching this who has a child, who
mostly a little girl, like boys will be like, yeah, I'm not into this.
Don't take your sons to go see it.
They'll be like, where's the monster trucks and shit.
Yeah, but if you're somebody who has a young daughter, probably a fun time with the family. If you're our age,
I mean, fun time.
Maybe don't do that unless.
Yeah, no.
Unless you're getting dragged along to your coworker who's a YouTuber.
Yeah. Do not go see this movie unless, you're taking your young daughter, very young, like 5 and under.
Yeah.
Or you're doing something like this where you got to talk about the movie afterwards, or you're just getting a bunch of your dumb buddies together and going to watch some stupid shit high as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Which
is not what we did.
No, but I kind of wish we did something, but at the same time, this is where we work.
We got to drive home.
We got to drive home. This is where we work. And it's like, maybe not.
No.
So, what grade would you give this? Because I might be more generous just for the.
I'm gonna say like a letterbox 2 stars.
Letterbox
Probably.
2 stars. Okay.
Yeah.
I usually do the grades, so I guess C minus. I mean,
yeah, that seems fair.
Again, I think Smurfs was more painful. I think there's worse movies I've seen this year because I haven't seen War of the Worlds because you keep bringing that.
It's incredible.
No, I believe you, but I did see the Weekend movie. I honestly really hated. I hated Happy Gilmore 2.
Oh yeah, I've heard that was disappointing.
It was really bad.
Oh.
Okay, so that was my second review, but Brian's first review on the Gabby's Dollhouse movie. And once again, don't go see this if you don't really have a reason to. If you have a young daughter, if you're in our position where you got to talk about it afterwards, those are the only reasons you should be going to see this movie. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, turn the notification bell, and while you're at it, go follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Letterboxd at Trev's Movies. And I'll be back later with more reviews, and I'll see you then. Also, I just realized my mustache kind of looks like whiskers.
Great. It's perfect. It's perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect. Pinch, and whatever. See ya.
Bye.